Yo, what's the deal? Make sure I got this one. Excuse me. Make sure I got everything connected and all this and all that. Been playing with a few gadgets and all this, and I'm just trying to get more organized. I want to start structuring this a little better. I want to be more organized, more structured. That's one of my endeavors going forward with doing this podcast thing. But you know what I mean, you know what it is, man. It should play upon a Bobby WAJ. And I'm cooling, man. You know what I mean? Life has been life in it, but that's the good thing about life. This motherfucker gonna life. But it's all about how you make adjustments. It's all about how you accept the challenges that life is going to throw at you. You know what I mean? Do that shit with grace, dignity, and whatever. Man, what's the deal, man? Hey, we gonna get into your video, man. We gonna get into your video. I haven't seen all of it. Forgive me, man. As I say, for me, life has been life, and I haven't been able to get into the content. So that's why y'all didn't see me yesterday, because I was dealing with some very trying things yesterday, and I really didn't have the mind set to come on here and do any content and all that. I was just trying to prevent myself from going back into incarceration, being arrested, or dealing with the police in an unnecessary fashion. So I had to find a way to channel my energy and control my emotions. I can't be on here telling y'all this, that, and third. That when I'm faced with a trying situation, I don't practice what I preach. So, Dummy Dodger, what is the deal, Loke? We are going to get into your content right now. I appreciate the love that I've been getting, the love and the hate that I've been getting for the player partners out there in Denver, man. On my end, homie, it's nothing but love. I had a conversation with a brother from out of Denver yesterday by the name of Pint. Positive brother, has nothing to do with the political fiascos that's currently going on out there in Denver between my player partner Dummy Dodger and a few more dudes, so on and so forth. You know what I mean? All this and all that. But me and this brother had an organic and intellectual conversation, and it's quite mind-boggling, the parallels of what's going on in Denver and what's transpiring in Los Angeles, Chicago, and these metropolis, type of cities and whatnot, man. And I feel like we got to start addressing some of this shit, because it's an agenda out there, and this agenda has us going after one another. This agenda has us beefing and just all type of crazy shit. All them lies fucked your head up, cuz, man. It's a lot going on, man. It's most definitely a lot. But without further ado, let me get this light right. I don't like this light in the back of me. Hold on 1 minute. And we're about to get into this content. Hold on. All right, here we go. Everybody in the chat, what's up? I just want to take a minute to acknowledge y'all. My player upon the Dummy Dodger is in here. Divine dedication. What is the dinner deal? Peace and blessings. Travis Brown, what's the deal with you? Johnny Robinson, what's the deal, family? Man, I got to run some content about Watts, because I feel like now Watts niggas is being too influenced by South Central gang politics, and that ain't never been us. Watts, to be honest, and some niggas may take umbrage with this, right? When Watts embraced South Central gang politics, it fucked Watts up. Watts was supposed to be similar to the Bay Area, being that we had an identity that predates Crippin'. We never supposed to go. We was never supposed to join that Crippin' blood shit. We should have let them niggas keep that in South Central. If the homies from Compton wanted to Crip, that's their prerogative. But we should have kept Watts. Watts should have stayed independent of Crippin' and blood. Watts had his own identity, and since we didn't join their ranks, it didn't divided our city. Watts ain't shit if it ain't together. And I tell anybody that Watts ain't shit if Watts ain't together. Watts should have stayed away from that shit. Nah, we cool. And a lot of sets in Watts, they didn't jump on the Crippin' and in the Crip thing, because Crip came before Bloods. Bloods came like 71, 72. Crippin' came like 69, right? But a lot of Watts hoods, we ain't get into that Crip thing. You know what I mean? That's why the PJs, they was converted to Crips like in 1972. So you got 69, 70, 71, 3 years later. 3 years after the inception of the Crips, PJ said, fuck it, we gonna get down with the Crip thing. One day I'll do a segment on that and we'll get into why did the PJs go from being 4, 5, 6 in the pack. Those were the two prominent cliques over there. They merged together under the leadership of Billy Hope and Anthony Baylock, and they formed the PJ Wash Crips. When the big homies did that, we went instantaneously. We went into a war with the bounty hunters. Y'all Bloods, we Crips, fuck y'all. Y'all Crips, we Bloods now, fuck y'all. And the war was cracking. What was going on with the Jordan Downs when the PJs and the bounty hunters was in a full-fledged war? Nothing. You know, I got a lot of negative feedback because I stated the obvious. Anybody that's a watch historian or anybody that was around this period of time, they'll tell you that the Jordan Down Crips that'll later become the Great Street Watts, Baby Low Crips, they wasn't in that war between the bounty hunters and the PJs. They still kind of like had a relationship before things went all the way bad. You know, the situation with Bounty Hunter Loaf and all this and all that snatched them into the war. And, you know, I mean, we get into that at a later time. But what I'm saying is this is what I'm expressing. Watts niggas was supposed to maintain the identity of Watts niggas. We should have foreseen the separation that it'll cause amongst us. We should have seen how it would send our community into additional despair. But we didn't, and we start cripping in blood. Now that Crip thing from the west side of South Central is putting a further gap in between niggas from Watts, and that shit don't make no sense, cuz. Matter of fact, we're gonna run that content today. I'm gonna give you a set time in case anybody want to tap in. You know what I mean? 9:24. This probably go for an hour, sometimes 2 hours. Noon time. We gonna get into how West Side Cripping is negatively affecting Watts hoods. That's what we're gonna get into. But without further ado, man, let's jump into this content. This is from a player upon a dummy dodger. I haven't watched the content in its entirety. You feel what I'm saying? My player partner sent it to me, like, check it out yesterday. But like I say, yesterday, man, I'm navigating through my own situations, feelings, emotions, and just trying to be cool, calm, collective, and not put myself in a position to where a motherfucker got to go to prison over some bunk shit. But without further ado, enough of my personal life and personal tales. Let's jump into the content, man. And the name of this video is They Mad I Said They Crippin' is Tacky. At Bobby A Imperial Vision and at Big Mouth Big Money Podcast 8028. And here we go. Dummy Dodger. My nigga Who Rider the Low.
This call is subject to recording and monitoring.
Hold on, why that foot motherfucker ain't playing on the thing? Hold on. Bear with your player partner. Oh, I think I know what it is on Crib. Try this. See if this works. Testing 1, 2. Damn, it's a lot of reverb on that motherfucker. Hold on. All right, here we go.
To accept this free call, press 1. To refuse this free call, press 2. Thank you for using Securus. You may start the conversation now.
Man, I can't get my motherfucking camera to work, huh?
Oh, you can't get it to work? Oh, okay.
We on though, I mean, we already on here.
You already on here?
Yeah, you on here too.
Oh, okay.
Who? Let on the phone.
Understandable. All love.
What you say, homie? Let this call in. I heard him. What's up, cuz? Oh man, we got a lot of shenanigans going on here. You got Steve Face and rapist ass Bonnie Low.
Whoa.
So they done sent my paperwork or some paperwork they had to and when I say nigga like that, it don't mean like that because the nigga actually cool. They sent it to this nigga Bobby Yeye.
And I deleted it. Because I am not trying to be an instigator or an agent provocateur with our camp folks out there in Denver. Hopefully hopefully they can find some type of resolution that ain't rooted in additional nonsense going back and forth and all this and all that. Like, you know what I mean? But one thing that I will come on here and say is that, before I even let Vonnie Loke on, I asked Cuz, is it cool to let him on? And Cuz like, yeah, let Cuz on. So I let Cuz on. You feel what I'm saying? If he had said, no, don't let him on, I would have respected his wishes and I would not have let Vonnie Loke on because I'm not trying to be an instigator. I'm not trying to be the person who allows individuals out there to create additional problems, amongst themselves out there. Like that ain't what I'm trying to do. But, I had Cuz permission to let Cuz on, and, the little dude C-Face came thrown and they made some, some broad accusations and allegations. But, I don't want to do too much talking. I just wanted to give clarity to that. Let's get into the content.
Bobby Yeye, I told you I'll be watching his channel.
And I appreciate you on Watts.
And he cool. Niggas been hitting me like, why that LA nigga? He ain't from LA. He from Watts. He a cool nigga. He wasn't trying to instigate no shit or nothing. Fonnie and Weirdo was sending Cuz that paperwork. So he had already addressed me about it before he even let them come on this shit. Huh? What you say, Cuz?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so he wasn't coming on no malice or nothing.
Yeah. Oh man, that's where I sound motherfuckers got a whole lot of time on their hands, man.
Hey, for them to make up that paperwork and try and pass it around, cause that's crazy work. But hey, like one thing, like nigga, fucking with this internet, homie, niggas gonna try and play games and shit. Nigga already know that. But Bonnie's a bitch. Bonnie been a bitch. C-Face, I think he just mad because he got an F on his crip report card. You know what I'm saying? So, but shit, we can get shit. I was trying to see if they was popping in or not popping in or whatnot. I don't see none of them niggas' names in here or nothing like that. So I was trying to see if the nigga Bobby Yeye was gonna pop in because he the one let him get on his channel and
with your permission you gave the authorization. See, I give out disclaimers, you know what I mean? I have no control on what a person comes on my platform and express. I have no control over that. That's why I ask people, is it okay to let this person on? And me, I know that when you open Pandora's box, anything is subject to come up out of that bitch. You know what I mean? So that's why I give individual disclaimer. Are you cool with this? Even, the situation with Tom Bomb, I gave him a disclaimer. I gave him forewarning, and I could have utterly, just exposed Tom Bomb and did this and did that. But listen, homie, you got other races that sit back and watch this shit. And then they judge us off the content that we put on the internet. So I don't want to indulge in anybody doing this and doing that unless a person is a PDF file, then you out of pocket. Nigga, we about to bring it to your ass. You feel what I'm saying? And if you have did other offenses, like offenses against taking valuable parts from women, like we don't condone in that, cuz. Now would I let a snitch on my platform if a person is a snitch? Yeah, come on. And let's have a conversation. What were the dynamics you were facing when you told? And I'm not talking about the homie Dummy Dodger. That's not who I'm talking about. I'm talking in general. Because, just like people made snitch allegations against Dummy Dodger before I brought that shit to the internet, man, I ain't just jump on this motherfucker like, oh man, they saying that he this, that, and third. And he's like, no, nigga, that ain't my motherfucking get down, nigga. On crib. But just like they made allegations against him, it's a motherfucker in my inbox right now making allegations and accusations against my homie with some snitch shit. So you know what I did? Hit the big homies. Hey, cub, what's up with this? Is there any legitimacy to this? But I know it's some slight bullshit intact, because one of the dudes that they alleging that this homie told on is a cat from Gray Street named Zabo. The homie that they saying ain't never told on that nigga, and in a homie that they're alleging is a rat. How you gonna tell on a dude that did? I want to be mindful of my words. You feel what I'm saying? Before we get back into the content, I want to address something real quick, man. See, I don't like bitch ass niggas on PJ Crip, like, right? And this is what us as solid individuals, solid men in the community got to understand. You can't be civil. You can't be compassionate to a bitch ass nigga because he don't comprehend that. You have to treat a bitch ass nigga like a bitch ass nigga and put a bitch ass nigga in a place of a bitch ass nigga. Because trying to be nice, civil, and cordial with him, it only makes him think, oh, this nigga afraid of me, or I'm entitled, or I should test the waters and see if, like, no, nigga, you gonna test these waters and you gonna fuck around and get yourself hurt, you bitch ass nigga. You can't treat these bitch ass niggas in the fashions that you would a real man or a real nigga. You just can't. That shit don't work. You can't treat a woman like you would a man. Even when we interact with women, or the monotone that we use, it decreases. You talk to the homies like, yeah, my nigga, what's up? What's the deal and all that? When you talk to a female, you're like, what's the deal? What's popping? Oh, how you feeling it? You get what I'm saying? We have to make adjustments when we're interacting with the opposite sex. We have to make adjustments when we interacting with these bitch ass niggas. We can't give these bitch ass niggas not one iota of respect that we give to a real nigga. You know why? Because they'd take an inch and they're stretching it to a mile. I was just recently involved. I don't know weird shit. Trying to get some business and all this type of shit established, conducted, and done. I'm trying to be compassionate and treat that caliber of a male like a real man or a real nigga, dog, and it almost came back and bit me in my ass. So this is just my testament to you, bitch niggas, cuz we got to treat bitch niggas like bitch niggas. It don't matter what race, what creed, what nationality, what ethnicity, what tribe, what organization that they are part of. If they's a bitch ass nigga, treat a bitch ass nigga in the position of a bitch ass nigga. And that's just is what it is. But let's get back into the content, cuz. Hold on, let me address this real quick. Travis Brown. Travis Brown says Bobby Yates speaks black unity, then proceed to ask for faith in the same video. So what, nigga? I'm not on here misleading kids, telling kids, man, pick up that chop and go catch a body. I'm not on here perpetuating a cycle of ignorance, destruction, and stupidity by telling other black men to go unalive other black men. I'm not on here instigating situations that can result in black men taking the lives of black men. So before you bring your holier than thou ass on my platform and talk all this bullshit, man, get your bitch ass up out of here, cuz. God forgive me and all this and all that, but I'm just tired of these beta males using the internet to try to be alpha males, cuz. Because some of this shit y'all be saying and all this and all that, man, you will catch me on a right day and you'll see a nigga in public and on Steve, I will slap the shit out you, cuz. On my mama. But I don't want to be that type of nigga. I want to be compassionate, forward-thinking, inspirational. I want to be an empath. I don't want to be on that type of shit. But whenever you get, or whenever these niggas get an opportunity to pretend to be alpha males, they say some of the most outlandish shit. Nigga, so what? I'm pro-black. I'm pushing for the unification of our people. But there's going to be times that we run into niggas like you that's of your caliber, and a motherfucker probably got to put belt to ass. The biggest opposers of black unity is blacks. We have been programmed and conditioned to find solace and satisfaction in us unaliving and victimizing each other. Go on with that bullshit, cuz. Because if we did come together as black males, as black men in the community, the biggest opposition is going to be other black niggas that don't want to see it happen because of their conditioning. Before the white people come in and sabotage it, they going to use and they going to send niggas that look like us to try to hinder our progress. Nigga, I'm not no sucker. I'm not no bitch. I'm not no hoe. I'm me. See, a lot of people misinterpret the stance of an individual who's pro-black, who comes from poverty-stricken conditions where there's gang infestation. They think a nigga supposed to, yeah, brother. Oh no, brother. If you take violent actions upon me, brother, I just may turn the other cheek. No. You take violent actions against me, nigga, it's gonna be reciprocated. The fuck you mean? Self-preservation is the key to life. Or I'm supposed to let somebody harm me. I'm supposed to let niggas come up against me. I'm supposed to let niggas try to dissuade me from being on what I'm on. No, nigga. I'm supposed to let niggas get on the internet and mislead these kids that's watching this shit because they don't got no identity. While niggas like you was talking on the internet. How involved are you in your community? What are you doing to assist the youth in discovering who they are as black men? What are you doing in your community? If you're not doing any positive and productive works, if you don't have any type of positive contributions, whether then, present, or in the future, shut the fuck up. Don't say a motherfucking thing to me, big dog. So what we gonna do, Travis, since you have taken umbrage with something that I have said in the past, and I have spoke about black unity and called out FaZe in the same video, we gonna get you up out of here, nigga. Get the fuck up out of here. We don't got time for this, my nigga. Ban user and delete their comment. Get the fuck up out of here, weirdo. Listen, homie and home girls, we about to get back into the brother video. They say that there's a massive fucking object coming towards Earth, and it's not something that comes from what we call outer space. It's not a meteorite. It's not an asteroid. It's not this. It's not that. They said that whatever it is was intellectually designed by beings, that is some type of vessel. And they said that this vessel should be here in November. What the fuck is this vessel? What entities is coming here? So with the United States government in connection with a few other governments around the world, what they start doing is sending out signals. They start sending out codes like Morse codes, boop, 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 sending them out. The signals was received, and whatever the fuck it is out there allegedly sent some shit back, and they're trying to decipher what does this mean. What are they trying to tell us? So allegedly they use ChatGPT to decipher what these beings is saying, and they saying, hang tight, do not be alarmed, do not be afraid. We are coming, we are friendly, we will be there soon. Just hang tight. What the fuck? And we down here talking about this asinine bullshit. I tell you, I told you before, other broadcasters and all that, but when a motherfucker coming from some spiritual-based intellectual shit, that doesn't resonate with motherfuckers. When you read the Bible in the book of Ezekiel, Ezekiel tells you that he's sitting by the motherfucking river, right? Hold on, cuz. Ezekiel tells you that he's sitting by the river. And when he looked to the north, he seen something that had the appearance of a wheel spin, right? It had the appearance of a wheel within a wheel. So that means that this motherfucker is spinning. And then he used the adjective of, well, excuse me. He said that he saw something that had the appearance of a wheel within a wheel, and it had lights radiating all around it. So now that we're talking about something in the air that's spinning like a wheel within a wheel, and it has lights radiating all around it, what the fuck do you think that is? What could that potentially be? Then he goes further on in this description, and he said this wheel within the wheel means that it's spinning. It landed on earth, and out of the mist from within it, from within the middle of it, right? From out of the midst of it came the likeness of 4 living creatures. Even in the Bible, when Moses was navigating his peoples through the desert, it said that they were led by a cloud by day and a ball of fire by night. What you think that is? Why you think they make these alien movies about an invasion and this, that, and third, and so on and so forth? Now you got people out there saying, man, we've been encountering these type of things. They're friendly. They look like black people from out of Africa. They're just 7 feet tall on an average. Oh, you didn't know about this? When you go to these pyramids and when you go into these ancient cave systems and all this, they got them written all over the walls. So is it our people that's coming back to conquer this motherfucker and give us back what was rightfully ours? What is that coming our way if it's true? So the thing is, do you believe it or not? What the fuck is we about to be dealing with in November? Cuz is it this Project Bluebeam shit? Is they gonna be casting these images all over the world while they carry out destructive tactics to get us to submit and be afraid? What the fuck is really going on in the world today? But we are here talking about some asinine shit, cuz this shit right here, man, this shit don't even matter. We give it relevance because we continuously feed into this shit when we should be talking about reconstructing our communities. When we should be talking about taking these fucking babies out of these stupid ass games and put them into science, technology, and engineering programs so that they could construct something that can benefit and protect us. Because we ain't got none of that shit. These white folks do. The Asians do. Everybody got this shit to protect themselves except us. Hold on, cuz. Yeah, but getting back to what I was saying, cuz shit is about to get real. We're going to keep on playing these low vibrational games until we find ourselves back enslaved. I don't want to be enslaved. Fuck that. I'd rather die, cuz. I don't want to live like our ancestors live. And motherfuckers tell me, oh man, if they ever tried to put us back in slavery, it'd be no, nigga, it wouldn't be a motherfucking thing. You wouldn't even know how to fight. Cause what they gonna start sending our way, nigga, you ain't never deal with something on that level. They ain't coming with boots and fatigues on saying, come on, nigga, they sending them robots. Nigga, they using high energy weapons, my nigga. Some shit they can shoot at the house and everybody in that motherfucker paralyzed. Nigga, they're going to use biochemical warfare, my nigga, to get us to submit. They ain't just coming with one way. But let's get back into the content, cuz.
And pop they shit, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
trying to see. And the other dude that he had on there, some nigga is supposed to be from Montbello, but lives in Vegas and shit too. Him too. So get y'all motherfucking ass in here. We just having a conversation. Shit.
Hey, listen, I'm always down to have a conversation. But me, I am the type of person I have to prioritize my life because I have a life outside of the internet. But I don't mind having a conversation. I'm not, listen, dog, on PJ, respectfully. It's not too much in his life that I run from. On Steve-O, it just ain't, cuz. Not being emotional or none of that. Listen, cuz, when I lost my son, I lost a major part of me. Death, I'm not afraid of that shit, cuz. Getting beat up, nigga, I've been fighting. Listen, whatever niggas could bring to me, I don't fear. I don't fear that shit. It's typical. I've been dealing with that shit for too long. Man, it ain't shit that I run for. Run for what? Oh, he got a gun. Okay, most of us got guns. Oh, he's a killer. Okay, some of us didn't already did that shit. Don't matter to me, man. This low vibrational bullshit, man. Ain't nobody intimidated by that shit, man. I don't run from conversations. I don't run from phase. I don't run from shit, dog. I'm a man. I deal with shit head on. If it got to be dealt with, cuz, let me fucking deal with it. Because the biggest punishment that a motherfucker, especially in a state of ignorance, the biggest punishment a motherfucker can put on a nigga is what? Death. Oh, I'm mad. I'm upset. I got to kill him. Nigga, death is a fucking graduation. Nigga, death is the ultimate liberation. The Western society got us afraid of dying. Oh, if you die, it's hell. Nigga, I don't believe in hell, nigga. So all that shit, the niggas intimidate, nigga, man, I don't believe in that shit. Do I want to die? No. I want to raise my motherfucking kids, raise my family, and do something positive and create a legacy for my community and my people. But if I got to, I got to, dog. I'm not afraid of what these niggas can bring to me, cuz. Them motherfuckers in the Middle East, you think they're afraid of death? No. So they live life on their own terms. It's us that is being programmed to fear something that we all got to deal with, some sooner than others. Listen, cuz, I got news for you motherfuckers. Don't be so bent up out of shape about life. You're never going to get out of this motherfucker alive. We all got to die one day. That's just the fucking reality, nigga. We born to die. So when niggas say certain shit, it's kind of infuriating especially dealing with niggas on low vibrational energy. Like, cuz, like, what the fuck are we doing, bro? They got civilizations here on Earth, my nigga. These motherfuckers is driving vehicles that levitate on PJ. They got a breakaway society in Earth, my nigga, and they're using electromagnetic energy to send this craft. Where they at? To send this motherfucking thing that's like a bullet train, and it go way faster than a bullet train because they use electromagnetic energy. So you can go from, let's just say, Los Angeles, just say Denver, Colorado, in about 15 minutes. Research this shit. We ain't even talking about the weaponry they got. We ain't even talking about how these. Let's get into this. Facts over feelings. Let me just say facts over feelings. A lot of this shit we on, listen, cuz I'm gonna be a buck with you because I fuck with you on Steve-O. A lot of this shit that we argue, we fight, we complain about, a lot of this shit is really just ignorance, cuz. And even me, I show my level of ignorance when I entertain this shit. Whether it was with cats like Young and Hefe, Munchie B, this Dummy Dodger and Denver situation, other situations that I didn't found myself in. This is low vibrational energy. And nobody benefits from this shit, cuz on PJ Crib. Over there in Africa, I don't know if it's the Congo or what country it is in Africa, they just found multi-trillion dollars worth of gold. That's our people. No matter what division they try to put in between us, we got a market for that, my nigga. Niggas like Birdman and all these other athletes, nigga, they supposed to be tapping in. So when you want to go get your grill and go get your pieces and all this and all that, nigga, we should already have a fucking market for that. It's called self-sufficiency. It's called self-independency. But we rather be the consumers. When you consume, and you're not putting nothing out, nigga, you're a fucking parasite. We the only people who don't. What the fuck do we produce other than music that incentivize and motivate and inspire the disrespect of our women and the killing of our kids? What else do we produce? Please tell me, what the fuck do we produce? Whether you FBA, African American, colored, Negro, whatever the fuck we calling ourselves today, what do we produce? And we can't even say hip hop because the Jewish community being snatched that shit up from us. So what the fuck do we produce? What do we produce? All these all these boutiques and all this shit that everybody got. I got a boutique, but it ain't selling. You can't stop working for the system and go work for yourself because it's not selling. You know what's not selling? Because we have been brainwashed to believe in order to have value, you got to have a white man's name or a white man's label on your body. Dapper Dan got some of the flyest shit that didn't ever hit the fashion industry. We should have blew him up to the status of Gucci, Louis Vuitton. But no, give me the Gucci and Louis Vuitton. And you know what the individuals who own Gucci, Louis Vuitton, Hennessy, Moet, and all this, I believe it's Hennessy, Gucci, Louis Vuitton, right? Hennessy, Moet, Louis Vuitton. I used to drink a lot of Moet and Hennessy blended together, aged and distinct taste, but that's neither here nor there. They said, man, we don't really want niggas to purchase our shit. We're people, we're prestigious people. We really don't want to sell to niggas. They done created fashion designs and shit that let you know you still a nigga. We don't really fuck with you like that. If niggas stop supporting Gucci, Louis Vuitton, Balenciaga, which is just another form of Gucci, and all this Chanel and all these high-end fashion designers, right, that don't fuck with you, if we stop supporting them no more, they'll still be rich today, tomorrow, next week. But if we take a person like Dapper Dan and some of these sisters that got these fly-ass boutiques and we start investing in them, they're going to expand. And when they expand, hopefully, they're people of consciousness and they start hiring more black people. So when they grow to where they got all these orders and they got to get a warehouse, hopefully they know that it's time for us to create our own economy. Hopefully they know that the textile and the fabrics and all the shit that they use to make their designs, we got people in Africa that we can tap into and get that shit for pennies on a dollar. You ain't got to go to the Asians that's charging you more and charging they people less. Let's think outside the box, cuz. But we can't think like this as long as we're continuing to perpetuate this bullshit. And I'm not specifically talking about Denver. I'm talking about Watts too. Like, what the fuck is we on? I'm talking about LA. I'm talking about Chicago. I'm talking about New York. I'm talking about all these places where it's our people and we feel like we big dogs and we got rank and we reputables and all this. But what the fuck are we doing to help? Forgive me, cuz I just kind of just went on a rant and all this and all that. Let's get back into the content, cuz.
Yeah, nigga, y'all had a conversation yesterday. Kiki and Ha and cuckooing around this motherfucker.
Yeah, we did have a conversation yesterday, Haiti. But look, check this out, cuz. I don't know what this video about, but some of the things that you're saying and the fashion that you're saying, it can be misunderstood. It can be misinterpreted. At any point when we was having that conversation, cuz you could have jumped back in and say, hey, cuz, look, this ain't cool. Let's take this offline. And out of respect for you, your city, and what y'all got going on out, what y'all have going on out there on PJ Crip, I would have ended the broadcast. You gave the authorization for them little niggas to come on. That's not my city, cuz. That's not my politics. You an OG out there, cuz. You gave the thumbs up for them little niggas to come on, my nigga. So all that Kiki and Ha and all this and all that, my nigga, that's on you, big dog. Because at any time, you could have said, hey, listen, this shit is getting too far. Let's stop this shit. And y'all have a private conversation because that's y'all politics. It's not Bobby Yates politics, cuz. I didn't reach out to them. Even to today on PJ Crip, it's still niggas reaching out to me from Denver, cuz. Like, that ain't my politics. And some of the shit that they done said and did all this and did all that, cuz I ain't even brought to the internet because I'm not trying to make you look bad. I'm not trying to make them little niggas C-Face and Vonnie Love. I'm not trying to make nobody look bad, cuz. But if individuals feel like they got something to say, you can come on a platform and then you can express what you want to express, but don't make it too disrespectful, controversial, or derogatory. But out of respect for you, cuz anybody from Denver that's coming on here that got something to say, my nigga, a nigga don't mind running it past you. Hey, cuz, what's up with cuz? And the reason why a motherfucker ain't let the brother Pine on here yet, because a nigga was gonna tap in with you once my life start to, you know what I mean, like get back to, you know, a certain level of calmness. And that's out of respect for you. I don't personally know you, my low, but just seeing that you can potentially be a brother of value, cuz a nigga gonna extend you that level of civility and respect. Drop the link. I got you on Crib. Zenobia says we have some farmers and we gave a few brothers that are amazing inventors. Yeah, we got to support black farmers, man, on the reels. Dopest TV, what is the dinner nail, man? We gonna have to get something there, man. What's cracking? It's been a long time coming, big dog. Yo, what's the deal, Edie?
Well, top of the morning. Hey, homie, I ain't coming at you sideways, my nigga. I cleared up. My niggas thought you was instigating, and I let them know. Homie ain't instigating shit. I told him he could let you on there.
Amazing.
You don't know me, I don't know you. I told my niggas I fuck with your channel and your platform because of the nigga feel you are. I've been doing the same work you talk about every day for damn near 30 years, my nigga.
Right.
It ain't no, I talk that way. You'll see in the video later. Me and my OG I talk that way.
Oh,
it ain't nothing towards you, man.
Oh, good. Oh, good. Nigga. Oh, good. See, I know that you're a passionate individual like myself. When we talk with passion, I don't take it as aggression. But when you said that we was only a chopping game, Kiki Ken and all this and all that, that ain't really what it is. Did the little niggas say some interesting shit? Like, hell yeah. When I hear them young niggas talk, it reminds me of when I was younger and how active I was. You feel what I'm saying? Them little niggas got warrior spirits. But the thing is, we gotta try to find a productive way for them to be young warriors and all this type of shit. But you know what I mean? But you know, for shit that. But what's cracking though, man? You there? You there?
Let's do that. Let's get into that video, brother. I sure wish you would have popped on yesterday. But I know, like you said, life be life. I get it. Yeah. I'm taking my meds. I'm sorry, man. I brought my shit ASAP with no question. face. You're still niggas is still waiting for you to bring your paperwork. Bonnie, it's a lot of speculation on YouTube. Nigga. I don't even know you like that. But my inbox been filling up with your people, nigga. Don't nobody like you, does, and you know this. Don't nobody even like C-Face either. For real, don't nobody like C-Face. C-Face is a weirdo too, homie. Like one thing about this internet, I don't know if they thought they was gonna like tarnish my character or my integrity through the internet, but my homeboys already tried that like 15 years ago when they came with that whack ass fumble.
Shout out to the Vegas 60s.
So, I mean, and if any, I'm seeing, hey, Faraji said, "What's up?"
First time I said, "What's happening, man? I love him, man."
Hey, Faraji, he said he want that picture that you had up there too, where he looked like he a little taller than you.
I told him.
Oh, okay.
I talked to him. I told him.
Okay. Yeah, so shit. What's up? Hey, I am Crip. What's up with it? So, hey, boo, I don't know. I mean, hey, minus the street shit, what type of person am I? Do you know me, like, personally?
Very motherfucking well.
What type of person? Well. What type of person am I?
Shit, A1. A1 from day one. Shit, all the way up to the present. So, I try to stay out of a situation like this. But when it's like a assassination of character, especially to do something that
you gotta have more. Yeah, you gotta do more documentation too. And then, you can't do that like that.
Yeah, you can't do it. The thing is, you gotta know what you're talking about because there's a narrative on social media that people run with.
Pause. Crazy Deuce Kid say, all I got to say, I did time with C-Face. He got priors for putting fake jackets on good dudes. So at the end of the day, why he say is invalid. All right, for Shigadel, if you want to come on and you want to express that, the platform is open to you. I'll drop the link for you.
And a lot of niggas just don't even understand how the federal system works.
Wait,
I don't even know if those guys ever been to the feds.
C-Face has been to the feds though. He let the niggas turn him into a moving gang in the feds. He's been to the feds.
Okay. Nonetheless, you still got to get in that law library.
Want that chair? Like I said, it's hate because it's Crippin'. His Crip report card has all F's, so it just comes from a place of hate. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So shit, we can let's get.
If that's some personal shit, then the motherfucker should address that like on a personal level instead of like going to like a public platform. Like
They don't know how to address them. They don't know how to address issues with being grown. They run to this.
You want to give niggas time to get on because this is very important. This segment right here, bro, is something that the whole nation, especially niggas, need to watch because a lot of people don't really know how this federal shit works and who my nigga, homie. And if who wasn't my nigga, anybody for that fact is solid, and their names getting tarnished about some shit that I know about how the rules work, I'm gonna step up and say something. So it ain't even really personal for me. It ain't even personal. It ain't even about being personal. It's principle. What the fuck you talking about before you put that stain on somebody's name, bro? You got to know the rules of this shit. And hey, do you know the rules? That's what we're here for today for, to set it straight. So we got everything right here.
Hey, do you remember when I pulled up to the feds?
Yeah, I remember when you walked in the door. And I remember the temperature in that yard was ain't nobody coming in the store without no paperwork. Niggas was getting their ass beat, ran up top. We had that yard solid because the police was bringing us work in there. And the only way the police was going to work if we had the yard clean. So we wouldn't let nobody slide. Nobody could slide. And if you didn't have that work, you had 2 weeks to get it. You could walk up top or you can get carried up top. That was the rule. And it was so enforced that they ended up shipping everybody about that motherfucker. Marshals couldn't put nobody in that joint. That's the joint that you came to. So right up top when this shit surfaced, I'm like, nah. So that's something. Oh man.
They turned into a loan. They turned into a loan.
They had to turn that motherfucker into because we had that bitch.
Yeah, I remember I was in the FDC.
Yeah. But I'm hoping that more people join because I don't want
especially weird ass. Yeah, they had a whole bunch to say yesterday, nigga. Weird ass niggas.
I spoke with Vonnie. I ain't speak with C-Face, but I spoke with Vonnie because
Vonnie's a bitch and he know he out of pocket. Vonnie done let a weird ass nigga from the east side, where he ain't from, drive him down a dark, fucked up road, nigga. He done crashed into a motherfucker.
Hold on, pause. So, in all fairness, right? They say that it was a show out there. Vonnie said things to the other side. They say you took that clip.
No. Yeah. Let me tell you, this is where it come from. Jay Diggs and Jay Stalin were here 2 Fridays ago. Some of the people in our town, yes indeed. Some of the rappers from our town got up there and performed as well. Well, one of the fellas that performed, him and Bon Trey they got their own thing. Right. Vonnie's scared of everybody. So Vonnie tries to pull people into his shit, right? I'm from Trey Gangster. My homeboys is from Trey Gangster. Right. Vonnie made it seem like my nigga Hawk disrespected Treys. And this is what he said on his post. All you niggas up in the building and this nigga disrespected the Treys and didn't nobody say nothing. So a nigga sent me the post.
I hear you.
And when I seen the post, wasn't no 5 Treys on the post saying nothing. It was Trey Gangsters on the post saying something.
And that's your homies.
Right. So I let my homeboys know, hey, that ain't got nothing to do with us. Cuz know exactly who the homie was talking to. I left it at that. So then Vonnie flips it and says, I'm trying to start a war with niggas. I'm trying to keep my niggas out of they shit. You're not getting no aid and assistance from us, homie. You already ran to the both parties. You already ran to the A Trace to get aid and assistance. You're not getting nothing from us.
But did you tag both opposing factions in that post?
Absolutely. Shit, because he know who because the nigga I tagged in the post, that's who Vonnie's scared to say something to.
So from what I gather is this. You put the post out to tell your homies this ain't got nothing to do with us.
No. I commented on his post.
Right. And you tagged Vonnie and the other dude.
I didn't have to tag Vonnie. It was already Vonnie's post.
Major, got you. But you tagged the other dude from the other side.
Absolutely.
But the message essentially was telling your homies, hey, this ain't got nothing to do with us. That's between these two.
Absolutely.
Okay, that makes that kind of make a little bit more sense. Because the narrative that had been previously painted is you put out a post, you tag Vonnie, and then you tag the other dude, but he didn't say what was the context of the content. So when you kind of put it like,
see, now that's the lie. The post was sent to me that Vonnie put up.
Right.
All I did was comment on the post because I seen my homeboys on there on the post, and I let them know, hey, loved ones, this ain't got nothing to do with us, cuz. That nigga know who cuz was talking to. You know what I'm saying? And that was that.
But isn't out there, if a person diss one tray, you essentially diss all trays?
They can take it that way, but I fuck with the nigga, and he fucks
Right.
with a lot of us. Whatever beef they got going is they beef. It ain't got nothing to do with us on the east side. That's some Montbello shit, my nigga. That's some Montbello beef.
I'm just curious. So it's not essentially the equivalent of a person dissing, you know, I'm a Crip, I can say it crap. It doesn't affect everybody because
Oh,
you
none of
like,
that shit. That doesn't even bother me, but I get what you're saying, though. If a nigga ain't talking to me, I get what you're saying, though, but no. Some may take it that way, but check this out, yeah. Before my nigga got on the stage, before he even did his show, he gave shout outs and respect to the east side before he did one of his songs. He said, where my OG at? Came down off the stage and tried to get me to go up there. I'm from Trey Gangster. Why he gonna disrespect me and my homeboys?
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
So was the T word said? Did they actually diss the Trey, or is this a fallacy that
never said nothing about never?
Right.
He got a little bar in his song where he say something like threw up the shot and hit the tray.
Damn.
So look, and then this is what Vonnie says. Like, listen, like my homeboy, like my OG said last night. Vonnie said in the post, the nigga ad-libbed over the part where I just said to you.
Right.
So if he ad-libbed it,
sign of respect.
You the only one knew what he said, nigga.
Right.
You the only one knew what he said.
And if he ad-libbed over, that could potentially be like a sign of respect, right? I don't want this to get out there, so I'm like over it so that motherfuckers don't take it the wrong way. I kind of get it. It's a wobbler. I want to get more into this video. Hey,
please do. Let's do it.
Hey, Reese King. Hey, I'm gonna let you in. Just let us get like 15 more minutes into this video, and then I'll let you in. Or if Dummy Dodger, if you want to let him in right now, and I can let him in.
I don't even know who that is.
That's Big Mouth, Big Money. From the
I don't care. I wouldn't care.
All right. I'm about to let him in.
What's up, baby?
But I want to get more into this video, man. You know, this brother said this is something that we should, watch around the nation. You know what I mean?
Because you'll hear why he say that too, though. He said my man had so many people in the comments who they felt like they had you. They over there like, oh, we got a rat. We got one. This nigga done told. So that's why, Right. Hey, don't take nothing towards you, my nigga. Ain't nothing going towards you. I already told the homies, man. I fuck with Yeah. The nigga cool. He don't know them niggas. I don't know Yeah. Don't know me. You know what I'm saying?
Righteous.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I'll let you in when you come on, but we're about to get back into this video.
You good?
Yeah, see, with Buddy, he just, he don't even know how the dynamics of he never ever, really taken part in no real politics. So you gotta know your lane, man, and just stick your.
Hey, I'm gonna say this before we proceed, man. I want to send a major shout out to my Denver niggas. I want to send a major shout out to my Vegas niggas, and I want to send a major shout out to my Ogden, Utah niggas. I feel like these are regions that don't get enough acknowledgement. I feel like these is regions that's equally as gangster as cities like LA, Chicago. They got the same dynamics, but for some reason they get overlooked. So for me to just be in this space to where I can share their story, whether it's like this or whether it's like that, I'd rather it be like this than like that. You feel what I'm saying? But shout out to Denver, shout out to Ogden, Utah, and shout out to my Las Vegas niggas, man. Let's get back into the content.
Hey, so I can take this link and copy it on the book right now. People can get on.
Absolutely, my nigga. You know what it is.
Let me do that real quick.
Shit, weird ass nigga. See, one thing with what my homeboys know, understand and know about me, I respect my homeboys in my section too tough to become a stool pigeon like the rest of y'all that have. I know my homeboys is dangerous, nigga. I ain't no motherfucking fool, nigga. And I
right.
Y'all don't. Bonnie, you been running from niggas, nigga. You running from everybody in my face. You don't hang on the east side, nigga.
Hey, pause. Hey, Hoorah. You want me to call you Dummy Dodger or Hoorah?
Whichever one, Dummy Dodger too, because that's all I do. When I see a dummy, I just do this. I get out that nigga way.
I can dig it. Hey, Ryder, check it out. Hey, Cinderoni TV want to jump on. Is you cool with that?
I don't even know who that is, man. I don't know.
It's
none
one of my
these
player
people.
partners to be on my.
Oh, that's cool. If it's your
It's one of my
homeboy shit, let it
wait,
in.
no, wait, but hold on. Wait. Hold on. No, wait, hold on. It's one of my player partners that be jumping on the panel. I'm not responsible for whatever his views or his opinions is. You feel what I'm saying?
Oh, well, if he
I
ain't
just
got
want
nothing
to
to
put
do, just let him sit back there and chill. But you can bring Big Mouth on because I think that's the one little nigga's nephew, and that's how I got through him to you. I mean, you can bring the Big Mouth nigga on, but the other dude can sit back and chill. I don't know what he got. We ain't got time for the shenanigans or whatever right now. We can get to the shenanigans when we get done with this video.
Hey, give me a minute, Cinderoni. If you can, give me a minute. I want to bring you up, but I don't want it to infringe on what we got going on right now. You feel what I'm saying? Unless you from Colorado. If you from Colorado, then come on.
If he from Denver, he can definitely pop in. But if he ain't, just sit back and wait for a minute.
All right, for sure. Hey, and Cinderoni, that's no disrespect, big dog. I'm just trying to respect all parties. Like,
ain't no disrespect because I don't even know the brother. What? Valley or Montbello too, causing problems and bringing that shit to the hood because you scary, nigga. And we still want to know what happened to your gun case. How did that disappear, nigga? Tell them why your big homies don't fuck with you. All my O's fuck with me. Even my young O's fuck with me. The only ones that don't are the ones that got F's on their crip and report card, my nigga. I don't have no blemishes, homeboy, nor no stains. Nigga?
Yeah, man.
Fuck wrong with you weird ass niggas. I remember when I was growing up, nigga, hey, me being a young homie, we had to smashed off for getting disrespecting the older homies. But I know times have changed and there's the love like that ain't there no more. A lot of y'all are friends and y'all really shouldn't be part of the set. But, it is what it is. I'm just saying. I know things have changed.
Hey, but I want to add this. I want to piggyback off what the brother said, like, right? See, a lot of people have this false perception of Los Angeles as if we are still structured, organized, super disciplined, and this is what we own. And I want to akin it to this, right? They say sometimes when you go out at night and you look up in the sky and you see those lights, those are some stars that been burnt out. So the reputation that a lot of hoods in LA got, that shit ain't even like that no more. You going off some old shit that don't even exist no more. The same dynamics, like I was telling Pint, and like I was telling Big Mouth, Big Money, like I was telling them yesterday, a lot of people are still going off an old reputation of Los Angeles don't even exist no more. And the dynamics is real similar to what's going on in a community. You got these young niggas in LA that's disrespecting the OGs, that's starting subsets, and they feel like the subsets is bigger than the actual program. The same dynamics that's going on there is going on in LA. You got, but let's get back into the content.
Hey, yeah. Send a link for my nigga. Send a link so my man DIA Films can get in. That's who's sitting next to me in that picture right there.
All right, for sure it up. Banks, what's the deal, Edie? They got a link right there.
Appreciate you. You got to tap that link, Zella. I told you, Let. It's bad out here. It's bad out here, Let.
Yeah, shit, I'm already knowing it's bad in here, shit. But
yeah, you gotta hit that link, Zilla.
It's the people. It's the people now.
It's these niggas that started gangbanging in 2000 that don't know nothing about nothing.
I'm gonna pause and piggyback off what he just said. In Los Angeles, and Watts, and all this. Hey, the link is in the chat. Oh, I got you. Check what the brother just said. It's these niggas that start banging in the 2000s. That's another thing that it's like that in LA too. Niggas that start banging in the 2000s and a little bit later and all that. I'm not talking about the young niggas. I'm talking about older niggas that was 17, 18. Some niggas even jumping off the porch when they in their 20s and all that ain't got the proper teachings and misguided the young niggas.
They got a lot to say. They got so much to contribute, but all their contributions is rooted in confusion, conflict, and nonsense. But let's get back into the content. Big Mouth, Big Money. I'm about to send you the link to your inbox. I got you.
You got a lot of young dudes that probably know
Absolutely.
that don't. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So it's a lot that don't, because they don't have a motherfucker that's really putting them all the way on and all the way in position instead of you know what I say, they really don't have nothing to respect, so they don't respect a motherfucker that so it makes them lose respect for everybody. You got a few that rightfully so don't deserve no respect, and they run around bullshit. You know what I mean?
Right.
So that's what tainted the whole everything, because you have the niggas that say they own homie, but they ain't really.
Pause real quick. Let me just address this, brother. Seemed like one of my player partners from the Jordan Downs. Tell my nigga Sharky, aka Lil Butter, to hit my line. Big 6-pack from Baby Lokes. Hey, send me your line. I don't got your line, big dog. So if you send me your line, I can promise you that I will get your line to the homie Lil Butter, or the homie Butter, Big Butter from my projects. You feel me? But I can most definitely do that for you. Just send me your line. Damn, I wish I had a number I can give you so you can listen. My email address is BobbyYayayJones@yahoo.com. That's BobbyYayayJones@yahoo.com. If you send your joint, I promise you I'll get it to him as soon as I get it. Let's get back into the content.
Understood. Talk that shit. Let me go get my lighter. Talk that shit to him.
Yeah,
Big Mouth, Big Money, Big Mouth, Big Money.
I ain't gonna respect them drunk or no. They don't thing, especially like, like that one, man.
I got you, Raw R5.
So that's why a lot of these niggas is misguided, because the people that's in position to guide them ain't the right motherfucker to guide them. You feel
I
me?
agree with that.
Rise and shine, my people.
Hold on, pause. I'm gonna pause this real quick. I'm gonna give you the opportunity to express whatever you want to express. I just want to say this real quick. It's too many parallels in all these different communities for us to continue acting like we blind to what the fuck is really going on in our communities and affecting us as a people. A lot of the shit that this brother just said, man, we going through that in Watts, we going through it in LA, we going through it in Compton, Brooklyn, Harlem, the Bronx, Detroit, Chicago, Atlanta, Houston. We all got parallel dynamics. So how the fuck can we continue to be separated? And this shows that there's an agenda being executed against all of us. This shit ain't just localized. This shit is all over the nation in effect.
International, my guy.
Yes, sir. International. Do you have anything you want to express before we jump back into this video?
Well, y'all know me, man. I'm a bet. Them is my niggas, regardless. East Side, Park Hill, Montbello. We all Mile High. We all Box State. So we all should come together. So like I said, you know what my challenge is. Who got the gangster to stop it? We all got the gangster to keep it going, and who the OG and who was first, and we can all throw our nuts out there, but who gonna stop it? And if that's the case, sacrifice for these babes. That's what it's gonna take.
Hey, can you say that just one more time? That first part.
I
Who got the gangster to do what?
ain't nobody's motherfucking OG around this bitch.
Who got the gangster to do
Yeah, but no. Listen, who ride? We done talked about you. Nah, nigga, you OG, nigga. You OG. You can't, nigga. You not down there even. That's why I gave you the respect, because I know that's my little nigga. They shouldn't even be coming at us like they do. They shouldn't even be coming at us like they do. Like they want to check our crippin', but we can't say shit to theirs. And we the elders, my nigga. We don't let it get out of hand.
They crippin' is tacky.
Yeah, because
hey, can you put that back in there one more time? Yeah.
One more time for me, what you say?
I said, can you put that link in there? Oh, he Zilla in there? Oh, my fault, nigga. I ain't see you, cuz. Good morning.
What up, Zay, bro?
What's up, homie?
What's up,
Hey,
Zay Boo?
wait, pause. You ain't got nothing you want to say to that?
Who, me?
What?
Yeah, to where you just said they cripping is tacky. You just gonna let that hang? That's cool. That you cool with that?
Who you talking to, Big Mouth?
Yes, Big Mouth.
All our cripping is tacky. Where they get it from?
No, I can't put myself in that. I can't put myself
Well,
in that.
nigga, well, yeah, I can't lie. Yeah, for the bellows, all the cripping's tacky. To me,
See,
it's
but remember I was telling you about that delivery and that approach when we
yeah,
said
there
it
you
in
go.
general,
No disrespect. It's early in the morning. Y'all don't
and that's
set me
all I'm
up for
saying.
no
See, look,
shit.
this is
But
the thing.
okay, put it like this. I ain't gonna say the cripping tacky, but it sure needs some improvement,
There we go.
some
Hey,
It's
I didn't
missing
say.
character.
form. It's
Hey,
missing
It
I
form.
didn't
sure
say.
needs some
Hey,
honor.
listen. Hold on. I didn't say my bellows cripping was tacky. I said them niggas cripping is tacky. I ain't said nothing about the bellows.
All
I got
right,
homeboys
because
in
I
my
thought you
bellows
was
cripping.
generalizing.
Niggas,
I thought you was
no.
generalizing the young niggas cripping.
No. Niggas know who I'm talking to.
Major.
Them niggas cripping is tacky.
Gotcha.
Yes, sir.
Everybody, to me, everybody want them stripes, and it's like an award show. Ain't no award for that, my nigga. It ain't nothing but consequences. That's what I'm trying to tell my little nigga. But you know, they want to push the line so goddamn hard for you know, for no reward, for an ego strut, and just to put your nuts out there and become a target. We can tell them that. Even if you do get the rep, you not gonna last long. Niggas with the rep go to jail and get killed. Ask all the OGs.
But but essentially, what you were initially saying is that not part of gang banging? Us dropping our nuts and doing it for a reputation? What
Right,
what other tenets do we adhere to in the streets? Because
right. But at this point, we did that. That's my point. We did that. Add something to it to make it uh 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 profitable and respectable. Y'all, they just doing the same shit we do. Denver ain't never been unified as far as the gang banging go, and we so goddamn small. And then what? Like we're not making no money. Like
your
I've been out
joint
here
going
in
in and
LA,
out, big dog. And I know you cooking.
and I don't mean no disrespect, but I'm just saying from my experience. And then I'm a nigga from Denver, and don't nobody support me.
Hey, wait, pause. Look. Oh, wait, pause. My Denver brother, pause. Go out and come back in because your shit coming in choppy, and I know you cooking. I know you saying some profound shit, and we want to get it in its totality and its entirety. So go out,
No,
re-click the
yeah,
link, and come
hey
back
man,
in.
let Boozilla talk. I just wanted to listen. I'm cool. I talked yesterday. I'm just here to listen, man. I'm here for prevention.
Major. Shout out to Big Dale. Much love.
Let Boozilla talk.
What's up, huh? Well, shit. I mean, I just
What's the deal with it?
aside from the gang banging part of it, I really just jumped in on the for the paperwork and the character assassination part. You know, I did 12 years in the
Right.
feds. I seen some solid
Welcome
niggas
home.
get their names stained and tarnished. You know, and I know that whole
Right.
PSI process. Like I said, I was one of the guys in there
Right.
when niggas came in. I had to check the paperwork. I was in the feds with who when who came in, and you know, we all checked the paperwork, all checked this paperwork together. So when the shit hit the fan, and they put that PSI, I mean that 5K1 shit up, I'm sitting on watching the show like, man, that shit ain't right. Somebody done slid some bullshit in, or they done slid in half of some paperwork, and I know how all that shit go. And then on top of that, me getting who's PSI, but then having to still watch the show and seeing what they saying, and then seeing the comments, it's just fucked up. You know what I'm saying? For it all to be false, because like we say, that's this social media shit goes far.
Right.
Motherfuckers listen all the way overseas for this shit. And my whole thing, me personally, not aside from the gangbanging stuff, it's really just to get on here and give niggas knowledge about the paperwork process, because people don't understand when they hear 5K1, they automatically think this nigga told. And they don't know. I know niggas with 5K1s that didn't tell. And people never heard of that before. Like you tell somebody this, they like, no, that's not true. It's very true. You know what I'm saying? And then whose situation, it's very unique. You know what I'm saying? He has a unique case. If a motherfucker got a dope case or some shit like that, and he got a 5K1, he probably 9 times out of 10 he told. That's probably 10 out of 10. But there's very unique cases where you can get a 5K1 and not tell. And dudes don't understand that. So with that, like I say, with that gray area, You can't put a snitch jacket on niggas until you got the actual statements of facts, everything. And I got who's PSI plea deal. I got everything. 2 PSIs on top of that, and not once it says a 5K1 in there. It's a 5K2, like he was saying on the show. So me listening to him say that, and then them niggas like showing that paperwork, which was half of something else, I was like, damn, man, this shit is fucked up. But that's why I said this bigger than just who. Niggas need to understand. We all need to understand how this paperwork shit work, because a lot of us don't, because niggas don't like to read, for one. But for two, niggas just don't like to get educated on how, on different processes that they're unaware of. Niggas is really aliens to this federal shit. So I got on, man, really to hip niggas how this shit work, because a lot of niggas don't know. You're like, I was in the feds with Rick Ross. A lot of niggas don't fuck with Rick because of his situation. I fuck with Rick. You know what I'm saying? Niggas like, oh, you fuck with, but it's a reason I fuck with Rick, because I got to sit down with Rick Ross and see his situation. A lot of niggas for that matter, man. But so that's why I'm on the call, bro. That's why I even chimed in yesterday and today, man, because I'm more so on educating niggas on how this shit work. Because the niggas will run out here with this and saying shit that's a death sentence, homie. And for me to be a part of the situation, I was there when it happened. I can't let them know niggas run with that shit. And like I said, I talked to Vine. I said, bro, you wrong, homie. That ain't how you handle this. When you come to the front line with, making that accusation, make sure you got everything intact, nigga. And he understood it. He ain't on the call. He might be listening, but I knew Vine since he was a baby. You know what I'm saying? He understood it. And I don't, like I said, I didn't talk to C-Face, but overall, the umbrella of all of this, homie, them niggas know they was wrong. Whoever sent that paperwork sent them niggas on a dummy mission, and they got on the internet with it, and they traveled with some shit that was a false narrative. And it's like, I hate to see that. I hate to see any nigga going through that. So that's my main thing, about getting on the call. That's all it was.
Major. We appreciate you, man. On the Running Hills.
Yeah, and I mean, just so you know, so you see it live.
Back to the
this whole PSI right here. I got the whole joint.
Right.
We can send it to you if you want to see it. And he ain't hiding it. This is something he always had. This from 2007. That shit was 18 years ago. So I'm like, dang, these little niggas was probably like 5-6 years old when this shit happened. If that.
So somebody in their ear about Hoorah gotta be.
It gotta be. It's just animosity somewhere, and somebody tried to slide them something and sent them on a mission with it. They just sent them the whole. This the thing about a 5K1. Let me say this shit real quick. Like in Who's case, if Who was at a football practice with some kids because he was already mentoring kids, he found a gun in one of the kids' equipment. He take the gun from the kid. The mama even knew about him taking the gun. A big ass 4.4, whatever.
Right.
Who take the gun from the kid, pull off from the practice, get bumped with it. You know what I'm saying? He come up like, hey man, you got these prize, this and this and that. But then to make a long story short, the woman and the kid came to court and said, yeah, he took that gun from my son, probably saved his life. He's a youth activist. And so right there off the top, the prosecutor, the judge, the courtroom, the federal system, they take consideration for that. It's very rare that those type of cases happen. But when it does, and they can paint a clear picture of it from the gate, the prosecutor will ask the judge to give him a 5K1. The prosecutor will ask for it without him saying nothing. The judge, in actuality, denied the 5K1 to give him a 5K2. You know what I'm saying? Because there was nobody on this case, and he never gave him a sentence anyway. So that's how he ended up with a 5K2. So that paper that you saw, that was the prosecution asking the judge, hey, I think we should give him a departure on a 5K1 because of the situation. The judge like, no, there's no need to give him a 5K1. He doesn't have to make any statements against nobody, and we're not asking that. We're going to give him a 5K2. Whoever sent that paper didn't do that part.
Respectfully, pause right there. You say that they gave him a 5K2 because he didn't make any statements, right?
5K2 because of the stipulations of the case. Yeah.
Right, and he didn't make any statements.
No, none. He didn't know none at all. There was no statements to make.
Okay, but you also told us that in rare occurrences and cases, a person who didn't snitch can get a 5K1. How could that be possible?
Yeah. In rare occurrences, I'll show you real quick. So 5K1s, man, are in our perception, and that's niggas. It's always about you got a 5K1. He told. Niggas right here. It's important to clarify that a 5K1 downward departure in federal sentencing specifically refers to a reduction based on the defendant's provided substantial assistance to authorities. However, there may be other avenues for downward departure from the federal sentencing guidelines or even a reduction below a mandatory minimum sentence that do not involve providing information about another person. Now, the thing about it is, you've never heard that.
Right.
Niggas say 5K1, but they leave out that part. And that's my thing about putting jackets on niggas. Right. You can't leave out nothing. You know what I'm saying? So, and they say these are based on mitigating factors related to the defendant's individual circumstances or the specific nature of the offense. Like in Hoorah case. He took a gun from a kid and saved his motherfucking life. And the parents and the kid came into court and told him that. So off the bat, the judge was like, okay, we gotta have some sympathy for you. Still going to prison, Gerald, because they still sent his ass to prison. And I don't think he should have went to prison for that. But this crazy, he saved a kid life, and these white folks still sent his ass to prison. So they still sent him to prison, but they was at least a little compassionate and say, okay, we know we shouldn't send you to prison, but we at least gonna give you this. Without having to, assassinate your own man. So that's what happened. But niggas don't know this shit about a 5K1. And it's very rare. But if a nigga get caught with some dope, that's different. So you compare getting caught with some dope to taking a gun from a kid and get caught with the gun and the kid's parents come in and testify on your behalf. That's two different things. That's the rareness, because you take 100 niggas with a 5K1, 96 of them probably told on. But the fact that 4 didn't, you got to hold off on putting that jacket on niggas. Right. But I will say this: if it's a dope case, or some shit, a bank robbery, or some other kind of high-profile federal crime, and they got a 5K1, they probably told. But for them niggas to know that Hoorah didn't have no dope case, and to kind of know what kind of case he had before you put that snitch jacket on, do the research, homie. And we owe that to everybody. You owe that to everybody, homie. I hate to see good niggas with bad jackets, homie, and I see it a lot, but it happens. So that's the situation. Before as 5K1 go, you can have a 5K1 without telling, depending on what type of case you got. And it's as simple as that.
Hey, it's a brother named Jamming on it. He say, add me to the live, cuz baby C-Face live from the Feds, Eastside Rider Gangsta Crib. Is y'all cool with adding this brother to the live?
Nah, I don't want C-Face on my shit.
They say this baby C-Face. Is that the same C-Face?
I don't know.
Hey, your player partners have spoken. They don't, you know what I mean? I would, but you know what I mean? I don't want to create it into I'm
not going back and forth
situation.
with nobody this morning. It's Sunday. We just want to get into the video, man. It's Sunday. We don't want to do it.
Yeah, baby C-Face, your player partners spoken. It's another C-Face, not that C-Face.
Do baby C-Face know me?
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, ask him that.
I think he can hear you.
Oh.
Hey, he said, I know you heard what he said, but he said, do you know him?
Oh.
No, I'm telling him what you said.
I heard you.
Hey, we gonna play this video while you
because I don't think I ever met a baby C-Face, so no disrespect to you, Keyway, but
they just gotta, that whole situation with the little paperwork thing. Like, come on, lady, you gotta have more proof than that before you just make allegations against anybody. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter who it is, where they from. Just you can't do a motherfucker like that. You really ain't supposed to.
And it ain't even like the allegations is one thing, but even when niggas do have the little paperwork that they got, you have to understand the paperwork. You got to understand how paperwork works. Because niggas are just putting.
Hey, I'm relate that to your people. You feel what I'm saying? Hey, the young dude said, no, I don't know, cuz. Just speaking on the conversation that's at hand, C-Face a snake ass nigga, OMM. If they say if they give the authorization, big dog, I don't mind letting you on. But if they say no, you know what I mean? This is, a Denver situation. It ain't a Watts thing. It ain't a California thing. You feel what I'm saying? And I just want to be respectful to these dudes, wishes and whatnot. But if they say let you on, I do that for you. So you got to appeal to your people.
Just play the video for a minute.
Paperwork work. You can't. Niggas think you can just read some shit that is what it is. Now, if a motherfucker just straight up getting down on a motherfucker, okay, that's face. But when it's court code and it's court scripture and court literature, you need to understand what that court literature is before you call a motherfucker a rat. And that's what niggas is doing nowadays. I done seen it happen to some solid niggas, homie. And
oh yeah, it's more snake ass rat niggas out here trying to tank the solid niggas. And it's crazy that it be solid niggas around and let niggas tank niggas, cuz that's what be bothering me. Like, you can't speak crazy on one of my homeboys.
I'm gonna pause it right there. Octavia Spencer says, blood, I was in Denver when Hoorah was doing his thing. Denver niggas is hating on Hoorah. Couldn't do nothing with him when he was active. Now niggas is lying on bro. Half TH. I don't know what half TH mean, but I appreciate you dropping that comment, you know, in support of the brother
Nigga,
character.
present or not, nigga. But we all don't have that same get down. And I get that. Mm-hmm. Real shit.
So it's like, when is the motherfucker gonna be like, hey, they dealing with the bullshit and they checking shit off the muscle. They ain't know that no more.
These motherfuckers crazy.
A lot of motherfuckers ain't checking nothing, bro. They just sit back like, well, she ain't talking about me. You feel me?
Most definitely.
So,
hey, Zabu, on everything, my nigga. We ain't finna sit here and play with these niggas all day. Fuck them, nigga. I told them to pull up. They didn't. Fuck them. Let's get to it. Let's see the paperwork Bonnie and C-Face and them is passing around.
Yeah, so we gonna
yeah, you do what you gonna do. Let me sit back.
Be able to see this live. I mean, again or something on the stream or something.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna keep playing it.
Okay, well, we gonna get.
I'm gonna put my mic on you and let you do what you gonna do.
All right, and just to clear up the because you know niggas put up paperwork about you. We can get directly to it, stating that you had a 5K1. So first of all, I'm gonna address the 5K1 situation.
Please.
I haven't talked to my lawyer, my federal lawyer, and shit. It's been a long time. And this shit bothered me so much. I had to pick up a phone and call him, homie, and just for him to explain shit to me a little bit more. But besides what I know, what I was told, and I know for a fact, and we just gonna nip this in the bud. For anybody that's watching or gonna be watching, bro. A lot of you niggas didn't know what a 5K1 was until just recently, bro. For those that been in the federal system and know how this paperwork shit work, we've been hearing 5K1 off the rip because that's some shit that we dealt with. Of people, I've been in the feds with dudes with 5K1s that didn't tell. And let's just get that off the top. So me personally, I know better than to attach a 5K1 to somebody's name and instantly say this nigga's a rat. That's what you can't do, and that's just a part of understanding the paperwork process. Because when you understand the paperwork process, you know that just because a motherfucker got a 5K1 doesn't mean that he told. And that's what niggas need to see, because niggas will get on here and say, oh, you got a 5K1, you told. No, my nigga, that's not how it works. But I will say this, 90% of the time, when a nigga got a 5K1, he told. 90% of the time. But for that 10%, just for that 10%, there's a reasonable doubt. I mean, there's a benefit of a doubt that they didn't. So you cannot put a jacket on a nigga's name unless you got the statements of fact. You know what I'm saying? You cannot do that. So first of all, with a 5K1, there are other avenues for downward departure on the guidelines. It's based on mitigating factors. It's related to the offense, and it's related to circumstances and the nature of the offense. Now, who we gonna get on your case in particular? And then we gonna get to the other. We gonna get on who your case in particular, because you the meat on the bone. You was at a practice. You going through one of your kids' equipment. You find a burner.
Big one. Hey, nice long fofo, nigga, with the beam on that joint too. Nice.
You had a kid's football practice. You had a kid's football practice. You find a burner. You take the burner from the little nigga. Just so happen you ride down the street, you get bumped with the burner. Bam. The family, the mother, and we're gonna get to that because all this is in your PSI. I got the PSI right here. The mother of the kid 13, comes in and tells the judge, he took that gun from my son. He probably saved his life. And it was our fault that he got caught with that pistol. That's off the bat. The judge knew that. The prosecutor knew that. Everybody in the courtroom knew that about your case off the top. So they already giving you grace in the courtroom. And it's very rare that type of shit happens. How many? I don't know nobody with a case like yours that took a gun from a kid to save a life, and then you end up getting bumped and charged with a gun. Not only
boom, I'm gonna pause it right there. I want to speak to what this brother just said. Brother Octavia Spencer says, I know niggas who didn't have co-defendants with a 5K1 that did not tell. Okay, but on the contrary, you know, I don't just take things at face value. I always do my own research and investigation. So I typed in, can a person have a 5K1 without cooperating or giving information to the government? And the response says no, a 5K1-1 motion for a reduced federal sentence based on substantial assistance to the government cannot be filed without the government's cooperation. The decision to file such a motion rests entirely with the prosecutor, meaning the defendant must first provide information that the government deems worthy of a reduced sentence, and then the prosecutors must choose to file the motion with the court. So this right here saying that you have to cooperate in some capacity or another with the government in order to get a 5K1.
You gotta type it in different. Use the word snitching.
Yes, sir.
Use the word snitching. So when you Google it, type in the word snitch. And it's gonna give you the actual response on that. Because I did the same thing. When my lawyer told me that shit, I told the lawyer, man, this ain't true. But then you type in the word snitch, it'll tell you the exact, because I got it here on my phone. I did the same thing. I had to retype it because my lawyer telling me no, it's true. So just use the word snitch when you do it, go into Google, if you're using Google.
All right. All right, it's loading kind of slow. And here we go. Here's the results. A 5K1.1 motion allows a federal court to reduce a sentence based on a defendant's substantial assistance to the government in the investigation or prosecution of another person. This assistance requires cooperation with the authorities, which involves providing information about others involved or other criminal activity. That's what I got right here.
So right here, bro, it's right here. You can read that. I
put snitching like you said.
So when I type in, it's important to clarify that a 5K1 downward departure in federal sentence specifically refers to a reduction based on a defendant providing substantial assistance to authorities in investigation or prosecution of another person who has committed an offense. This generally means providing information or testimony that aids the prosecution of other individuals involved in criminal activity. Therefore, by its definition, a 5K1 downward departure is tied to providing information about another person, which can be seen as snitching. However, there might be other avenues for a downward departure from the federal sentencing guideline or even reduction below a mandatory minimum sentence that do not involve providing information about another person. These are based on mitigating factors related to the defendant's individual circumstances or the specific nature of the offense and may be considered by a judge when determining the appropriate sentence. So I typed in, is it possible to have a federal 5K1 downward departure without snitching? That's what I typed in Google. If you type that in, you might get the same thing I got. And then on top of that too, bro, I know a couple dudes that had 5K1s and even in the feds, I mean, if you had that, niggas didn't fuck with you. And if you was in a certain car, nigga couldn't be on the yard. But I know three individuals that had them that ended up, them niggas didn't tell. And it's like, I'm just so conditioned. We so used and so conditioned when we hear that 5K1, you a rat. It's like nobody still believes them, and it's hard. But in Who's case and what we're talking about, he don't even have a 5K2.
Right. It says while substantial assistance 5K1 departure typically involves providing information to the government about others, there are other ways a defendant can earn a downward departure in federal sentencing even without turning in others. These include demonstrating acceptance of responsibility, disclosing the offense voluntarily, or showing that the crime was committed under duress. Judge may also consider unique personal circumstances, errors in drug quantity calculation, or the defendant's history of good works. So there it is right there.
There it is. Yeah, and it's like this is something, bro. What you putting in the air right now is something that I think nobody knows as far as.
Right.
Hey, look. Hey, man,
So,
listen to this. My man said, look, he said, wouldn't the mother coming to court count as assistant? What do you, as assist? What do you mean?
Would the mother coming to court count as, I guess he's saying assistance, like being that you, and basically they saying you have to give assistance or cooperate the government. So I think he's speaking on his behalf, basically saying with the mother coming in, wouldn't that be assistance for you to get a 5-1, the downward sentence and shit? With that, wouldn't it come in your favor?
Listen,
I
can I
don't think
say
he's talking
something?
against you or nothing like. Yes, sir.
This is how I'm looking at it. I'm a nigga that beat all kind of cases in Denver. I ain't got no felonies. And niggas think I do, but I don't. But if you look at it, how they do, they're saying, now look, don't nobody take this word. They're looking at it like you cooperated when you brought the boy and the mom, you solved your own case. So it was open and shut when you came. You cooperated on your goddamn self.
I didn't bring them on. Listen.
But what I'm saying, no disrespect. This is how the court's looking at it. Because when you came,
they called the mom and the boy to court, not me.
Okay. Well, shit, I would have called them motherfuckers to court too. I'm not knocking you. I'd have niggas sent my family over there to get them motherfuckers. But what I'm saying,
you get back to that video, man. I don't want to hear that shit. Let's get back to what.
But listen, bro. See, you getting mad, my nigga. I'm thinking that I'm trying to look how the court is thinking.
I'm trying to get back to what everybody else was laughing and giggling about, so they can clear it up. Can we get back there, man?
Wait, let me say this. Look.
I don't want to hear that shit.
Let me just go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
The case was solved when you came to court. All they had to do is take the plea bargain, which was the woman said the gun wasn't yours. You came in with leniency, so that's why that's all I'm saying. They looked at it like an open and shut case because it was solved. They didn't have to go get no suspect. They knew where the gun came from, and the nigga that had the gun admitted it was his. All in the first court date. So that's all I'm saying. How the court looked at it.
Let me just add this, and we're gonna get into the video. Check this out. So this is a teaching moment right here for everybody that's saying 5K1s is this and that, and trying to put shit on niggas' names and all that. The brother told you that there are other circumstances that can allow a person to get a 5K1. I did the research, so now we got it in detail what those other circumstances is. And those other circumstances, they include demonstrating acceptance of responsibility, disclosing the offense voluntarily, or showing that the crime was committed under duress. Those are some of the other circumstances that can allow a person to get a 5-1K without being, a snitch. So we got to be mindful of how we just start putting.
Who took responsibility from the gate? That's what they're saying. You told us what it was, and it was. I
don't think that. No, I think that's different, big dog. He didn't take. I don't think he ever said, "Hey, that was my gun." So on the.
I'm not saying that the mom and he didn't have to. The mom and the kid. The mom and the kid came and did it for him. That's what I'm saying.
Hoorah don't have a 5K1. So we talking about 5K1 in general.
It's cool.
Yeah, so let's keep that because I got the PSI right. He don't have a 5K1. We talking about 5K1, but he don't have one, so let's not attach 5K1 to Hoorah name. But we can still 5K1. So people don't get it.
And for future instances, if anybody anywhere over America ever try to put something on a person's name like that, we know that a person can have that without being a snitch. So that's the gist of what I'm saying right now.
Well, let's get back to the. When I was in Texarkana, they were trying to send me to Forest City. T.I. was in Forest City. It was niggas coming back from Forest City saying T.I. had a 5K1, but he didn't tell. I'm like, nigga, that's bullshit. Because we all, to this day, I'm like, think some shit funny with T.I., but I ain't seen his paperwork. But niggas was coming back from Forest City saying, man, T.I. didn't tell. Nobody where I was at believed it, but that's that. But that applies. That could apply to T.I. too. I don't know, but for what it's worth, I can't call T.I. a snitch, and it's as simple as that.
Man, T.I.'s a snitch. That's T.I.'s a snitch. Cats in L.A. done seen his paperwork. Yeah, and he didn't got down on some. Yeah, T.I. ain't cool.
I want to see that.
I'm gonna hit the homie and see if he still got it.
Man, please. Because that's been haunting me for years, since 2008. Nigga need to see that. Bro.
Hey, Octavia Spencer said this is selective politics, bro. How so? I'm not sure what you mean, but we're gonna get into this video. But if you would like to explain how this encompasses some form of selective politic, and I'd love to hear what you say. What you got to say, brother?
Did you get charged with it? You had to go do federal prison time, and you saved the kid's life, bro. So and now we're gonna get to this. When you came to that yard was structured like the pen. We was running that yard like a USP. Wasn't nobody, and it was no exceptions. Nigga, show that paperwork, and then you want your pass to be on this yard. Yeah, or you go up top, if you walk up top, or you get carried up top. I remember when you showed your paperwork, bro. So that was 17 years ago, though, 18 years ago. So I'm like, so when this incident popped up, and then these dudes come up with the 5K1 paperwork, I'm like, man, that ain't right, because I was there with everybody else. It was like 9 solid reputable niggas from the east side there. It's all reputable Crips on the yard because you had to be solid.
Pause just real quick. Hey, no, Cuz don't have a 5K1 attached to Cuz name. He doesn't have that. The person who labeled themselves or named themselves after Brick Baby, they say provided substantial assistance in investigation or prosecuting others, typically to get a 5K 1.1 sentence reduction. The defendant must agree to fully cooperate with the government request. Just the agreement to fully disclose is snitching, even if you aren't directly called upon. I get what you're saying, but that don't apply to Cuz. So for future references, with anybody that want to say a 5K1 is this, that, and third, what Brick Baby just said has some significance. Basically, what he's saying is that if you even agree that he looks at that as snitching, just a possibility, you saying, hey, you know what? I agree to cooperate no matter what it is or how it may come, even if they don't call upon your number. Brick Baby, the person that's labeling himself Brick Baby, you got a valid point, but that don't pertain to Cuz. Let's get back to the video.
That's Brick Baby from LA.
Nah, that Brick Baby's in a federal prison. I mean, federal holding facility. That ain't, that's not Brick Baby.
Like, I'm looking at the call back, Lillette. I'm looking at the paper.
It was some solid niggas from Park Hill in there as well.
Some solid niggas. Everybody at the park checked paperwork. The Indians, the Mexicans, the white boys, the Damus, the Rips, the GDs, the vice forwards. On that yard at that time, 2006, 2008, 9,
somebody
we had to have that work, bro. Niggas cleaned it up. So with that being said, in your situation, 18 years later, this 5K1 thing surfaced. I'm looking at it like, okay, I was here. Yeah. I was in the 6-man queue, because you remember we was in the 6-man queue, and it was all Rips in that motherfucker, and niggas checked the paperwork. So I'm like, what is this shit? Because I'm gonna get
right there. I don't know if this has any legitimacy to it, but brother Octavia Spencer says 96 Rico and Denver, multiple Park Hill Bloods are documented rats still walking around, nobody saying shit. Now niggas trying to put a jacket on a real nigga. Stop it.
Yeah, we remember that state Rico case with the Damus. Them, a lot of niggas.
Talk to him, brother.
Yeah, we remember that shit. I was fucking with the niggas on some music shit. So I don't know why he said that. I mean, I don't know.
I mean, you know, I'm not one to be messy. I'm not, the type of person, like conversation that we have on Eastside PJ Watch Crip on Steve-O, unless the person that I was talking with agrees that I can bring it to the internet, I don't bring it on PJ Crip. I feel like that's messy, it's distasteful, dishonorable, and all that. But one thing that I will say is one of the cats from out of Denver, I ain't gonna put her name out there, but one of the cats from out of Denver just so happened to be a Damu, and he was one of the ones that sent, I don't know if it's edited or whatever it is, but sent the script, sent the documentation on Brother Hooraj. You feel what I'm saying? So I don't know if this connect with that. I don't know, but I know
saying a blood nigga sent that to you.
One of them, one of the individuals that sent it just so happened to be a Damu, and now we got this Damu brother right here expressing what he expressing. You know what I mean? I don't know if it's related, if it's tied in, it could be coincidental. I don't know. You feel what I'm saying? But that's why us as black men, I don't want to just say Crips, because at the end of the day, this shit is bigger than Crip and blood. But that's why us as black men and Crips got to be mindful of what we bring to the internet, because it makes us susceptible to criticism from anybody. I'm not gonna bring PJ business to the internet and niggas from Gray Street and individuals who don't like my hood chime in and be like, "Oh, this PJ nigga this," or come and try to individually attack niggas and all that. That's why when I had Tom Bomb on here, I didn't fuck him over, because Hispanics, white boys, and other peoples is watching this, and they waiting on us to give them ammunition to use against us to make us look like super predators, this, that, and third. So we got to be mindful of the shit we bring to the internet. But let's get back into the content.
That's why I fuck with you. But look, the one dude that said he wanted to come in, he can't come in because he can't even spell my name right. So he can't come up here.
Hold on, let me see. A lot of this snitching jacket shit being going on in Denver now, it's happening to certain people, and now it's a problem. Who robbed in?
It ain't a problem. It's been a problem with them too. Shit, he's got to be young. So let's just continue, homie.
Major.
Respect to you, Mr. Own It. It's all good.
This call is subject to recording and monitoring. To accept
Get y'all some good bud. Don't be smoking that shit Bonnie and Cuz smoking. That shit fucking with niggas. Sales, nigga.
Park Hill Crenshaw Mafia. Shout out to Park Hill Crenshaw Mafia.
You back, Lex. Just, let me finish this shit. I don't want to let you talk too, Lex, because I know you ain't got much time, but give me like 5 minutes. So when this paperwork surfaced yesterday and it says, "I see your name with the 5K1 by it," I'm like, hold up, homie. Either this shit is fake, nigga, or niggas missed something, but niggas couldn't miss nothing. But then I'm saying it's 18 years ago, so I'm like, but the yard is structured a certain way. I'm like, so something, all right. So instantly I'm thinking this shit is fake. But when I called and talked to my lawyer after I seen the PSI, he explained to me, and because I told him about how your case worked. In cases like yours, bro, the government will file for you to have a 5K1 downward departure based off the circumstances of your case. The judge in your case denied it because you fall under a 5K2, which you was telling them on that podcast. So with that paperwork that they got, it's more to it to show that you didn't get a 5K1. Yeah. They only showed the part where it said it looked like you got a 5K1. That's bogus. I got your whole I got the whole PSI right here. It's a 5K2. It's a 5K.
I want to pause it right there. We're most definitely going to get back to this video. But who is this just jumped in? Oh, this Big Mouth, Big Money. Billy Jones says Brian Hicks, DOC number 96988, Dan County Correctional Facility, Bent County Correctional Facility. Write him if you want the paperwork. What paperwork are you speaking in regards to, big dog? Like, we don't know what you're talking about. Can you be a little bit more specific? Can you be a little bit more descriptive on who or what you're talking about? Because that's just it's ambiguous. Like, that shit is everywhere. But let's get back into the content.
Throughout this whole paper. This is an official federal PSI,
right?
Pre-sentence investigation report. They go to docket number. Anybody can pull it up and check it.
You sure can.
I'm gonna leave it up here for about 10 more seconds for you to see it. And trust me, nigga, I was one of the guys in the feds that when niggas came in, they would bring me the PSI to read through the motherfuckers because that's what I did. That's what I did. So going through this whole thing and talking to the lawyer, bro, you got a 5K2. Whoever put that paperwork up, it was the tarnish show your reputation, and they didn't show the rest of the paperwork. There's nowhere in this PSI that you have a 5K1.
I'm gonna pause it right there because I got a question, and it may be no one has to answer this. Like, if these young brothers was babies when this situation, with you had went down, that's a major indicator that some older niggas then put some bullshit in their ear and push them to come to the internet. So the thing is, like, and I like to talk. I mean, if it's cool, I like to talk to Vonnie and C-Face and get to the bottom of it. Nigga ain't got to put names out there, but it's like, what OGs put this bullshit in your head and sent you out here to now embarrass yourself and put your city in a negative light? Like, that shit is crazy. So nobody sat back and said, damn, cuz, how is this gonna make the city, or how is this gonna make the east side or the west side look when a motherfucker come to the internet with this shit? That's crazy, my nigga. And I feel like it's OGs.
Hey, my nigga.
Yes, sir.
They don't care about that type of shit, homie. They young, they rappers, they into the internet era. That's why it don't.
I can dig that. But what about the niggas that put it in their head though?
They weird too.
They told
They
we know who it
crazy.
was.
That's crazy.
I think just like
All right, for sure,
we
for
gotta
sure.
get to the root of it. The root of it is where did this shit come from and who sent you on a mission. And I found out who it was, and when finding out who it was
for sure.
It makes sense. But the thing about it is in the airways, and that's where the bullshit is. That's why we're here today, like we just informing niggas, like, and teaching. Hey, you don't do this, don't do that. Understand this and understand that. So we know who it was. Who know who it is too.
All the youngsters out there, this is a teachable moment. Don't let some of these older niggas put a battery in your back, dog, and have you to go out and do some ignominious, that means dishonorable shit, because it can tarnish your reputation and it can look bad on your people. Then you got to question some of the motives of these old niggas. Like, why is this nigga telling me this about Cuz? And if it was that serious, why Cuz ain't push the button on Cuz, or why Cuz ain't address it instead of giving it to you and sending you to the internet? Because some of these niggas that do that, some of these niggas be down bad. Some of these niggas be having paperwork and all type of crazy shit on their jackets. But we gonna get back into the content, man.
Hey, man. Come on.
This is official PSI. No 5K1 nowhere in here. So, and with that being said, niggas done already did that interview with old boy. What's his name? Yay?
Bobby Yay, and he ain't even responding. I told him to tap in. He didn't tap in. So yeah, I think I'm looking at Cuz a little different too.
I think when I talked to
I was frustrated yesterday. Don't worry about it.
So let's give him a chance to set it up.
Don't worry about it, Cuz. Don't worry about it. I wasn't on my meds, my nigga. Don't worry about it. You on mute, Cuz we can't hear you. You on mute, Cuz we can't hear you.
Put that out there. I think
we can't hear you.
Yeah, essentially, I was saying I never make no blind assumptions in regards to you, your character, none of that. You feel what I'm saying? Like, listen, big dog, on Stevie Walla Bing, I do not run from things, especially not on the internet. If it was a street situation, I'll be there present. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
my nigga, don't take it out of context. I wasn't on my man.
We're gonna get into the content.
Frustrated. It's
yes,
love.
Sir.
Don't even trip.
Yes, sir. Let's get into it, Major.
I think we should give him a chance to let us get on there and explain it too. But this is bigger. This is bigger than motherfuckers putting a stain on your name, bro. Because a lot of niggas be dealing with this shit. But the main thing about it is niggas, you need to understand how this paperwork process. That's why I'm on here to explain that, bro. You cannot put that S fag on a nigga's name until you got the full details or the full statements of the case. And then a lot of niggas don't even know about 302s. A lot of dudes is walking around here. A lot of dudes is walking around here with clean. Hey, homie, yeah. They got clean PSIs and funky 302s. And we can get into that later. But as far as this situation with you, your whole PSI right here. You're on mute.
My bad. Listen, basically what I was saying, man, don't do us like that, big dog. You feel what I'm saying? We already established that Hoorod is not a rat. He's not a piece of shit type of dude. He didn't make any type of transgressions against the game. But can we get into this 302 thing? Can you just briefly elaborate upon that? Because I ain't never heard of a 302.
Okay. So when niggas get caught, and we just don't use the feds. When niggas get caught, anybody get caught, the police is gonna ask you questions. Right. And right then, you can say, take me to jail. I ain't got nothing to say, or you can talk. And that's the 302 statement. So dudes will tell the first day they get caught. And then while they doing their time or going to court, whatever, they'll have a change of heart and say, okay, you know what? I'm gonna stay solid. I'm not gonna cooperate. So they'll get a PSI, they'll get their PSI back. They won't have no 5K1. They PSI make them look solid than a motherfucker.
Right.
And then along comes the person that they may have told on the day they got caught. Right. And they'll have a separate set of paperwork on them. Whereas this nigga probably been on a USP yard with a clean PSI, and here come this dude with paperwork on him from a 302. So they don't put the 302s in the PSI. So it's two different ways to tell: substantial assistance, and then it's the 302 statements. The 302 statements is deadly because they spawn investigations. They spawn so much shit that niggas be getting caught up for that you won't even know. So a lot of niggas ain't hit the 302 statements, and them is the worst because they will not show up unless the person that's told on go to trial, lose, or appeal their case, and then the paperwork pops up. So,
That's
and
heavy.
the only thing about 302s, I will say this: the police will manipulate 302s too. So the police will be like, your homeboy already told on you. This is the day you get caught. Your homeboy already told on you, so you might as well tell on him. And then the police will go into 302s and they'll tamper with them because it's the first day you got caught. So, but you'll know what's facts and what's not in the 302s. You know what I'm saying? So I know I know a couple dudes that had clean PSIs, was solid, raw skin, and then we found out they 302s was fucked up. So that's a whole nother conversation. You probably want to talk about that later. That's a whole nother conversation, but it's deep. It's a lot of, and I'll say this:
that shit is deep.
Nobody from LA, no disrespect for nobody from the land, but I saw that when I was in the feds. I saw that a lot, and it was like it was a sad day to when you realize a person that you looked up to being solid had a fucked up 302 state.
Right.
Yeah.
So basically, what the brother is saying is the equivalent of, like, we know a few situations to a dude got hit. Boom, he got hit with that hot shit, and he's laying out there. And one of the first thing the police say is not call the ambulance or anything like that. What they say is, who shot you? And some niggas say, oh, it was Wooty Woo Woot that shot me. But when they know that they gonna survive, when they know they gonna survive, instead of going to court and carrying through, they be like, oh no, Wooty Whoop and all that. But the statement was already made. Like, you feel me? You already said some sucker shit.
Hey, Zilla, Zilla, you see what somebody said? He said, bro, start exposing all these fake community leaders, and they sent a missile. That's nasty.
Yeah, we can get on that too, because I fuck with that community shit. I fuck with these kids tough. I mentor in all the juvenile facilities. I've been doing this shit 9 years and they never received $1.
Would you take me in there if I was telling on somebody?
Fuck no, I can't do that. But not to stretch it out, but I heard the show and they were speaking up on the community dudes, and I'm one of them dudes that work with these kids. I do that prevention shit, bro. And I ain't never received $1 from these motherfuckers. The police didn't offer me $160,000 just to work alongside and help them solve shit and help shit out. I never took $1 from these motherfuckers. I don't fuck with them. You know what I'm saying? So, and I've been doing this shit on my own pocket, but that's a whole nother thing, bro. I want to stay on topic, but I heard that come up yesterday, man, and it is what it is.
You going in the house?
Right. But that's an important thing, because this shit is parallels in all of our communities. You got the righteous community activists, and then you got some niggas that's on the take for the police. You feel what I'm saying? That create confusion and conflict in the community because they have a vested interest in us beefing. The more we beef, the more bodies, the more they can get more federal grant money to fund intervention and prevention. So that's also a relevant thing. But for sure, that we're gonna jump into this video.
No. Come here. Look where I'm
Hey, Bobby, before you get in there, can I just say one quick thing off topic?
Yes, sir.
I ain't even gonna say homie's name, but somebody in the thing from and they can't even spell my hood. They spell it Monte. If you from LA, my nigga, this ain't got nothing to do with you, because Big Mouth definitely from the Bellows.
Thank you.
Ask somebody, but I think that's a LA nigga getting in Denver politics, and he from Montebello, nigga. I done been there before.
Well, hold on. What you talking about? Where's that?
Just somebody in the comments saying take Big Mouth out. He don't represent Montebello. I was offended to that, but then he spelled Montebello Monte. So I think it's a nigga from LA. So I'm cool. I give him a pass. You talking about Denver politics?
You can't make that type of blind assumption. How you know it ain't a nigga from Aurora? How you know it ain't a nigga from Vegas?
Because they spelled it Monte. I slap the shit out of somebody talking to me, talking about Monte.
All Vegas niggas know how to spell your hood, your set.
Well, if he's from Vegas, who is he to say I'm not from Montebello? That's my point.
I'm from LA. If he's from LA, which is further away from Denver than Vegas is, like, how would he, like, you know what I mean? Like, let's make it make sense.
He must think I'm from Montebello in the valley. I'm from Montebello, not Monte. He spelled it Montebello.
We're gonna get into the what's the nigga name? Hold on. Wait.
HFC
LLC. Take Big Mouth out, please. He don't represent Montebello.
See, that ain't even Montebello, so that nigga must be from LA. Because don't nobody in Denver spell Montebello like that. Especially not trying to talk shit to me.
Could it be a spell error? Could it be potentially a spell error?
You can so, nigga. Well, I ain't even got to say nothing. Everybody get on here, so I ain't got to say nothing and tell this nigga who Junior is from Montbello. I ain't gonna say shit.
This is the thing, and I'll be tiptoeing around this because I'm not here to create any type of rivalries between cities. I listen. I got major love for my Vegas niggas. You know, Vegas and LA got this crazy rivalry. Now I'm learning that potentially Denver and LA kind of got a crazy kind of like relationship. I'm not here to perpetuate that shit.
I'm not no rival. It's off topic, man. Let's move on. I'm sorry. I'm from the Bello though.
Because I don't want cats from LA to get offended. Then they come on here talking some bullshit. Now we got to clear that up, and it ain't this and it ain't that. So
that's what I'm saying.
Very meticulous with the shit that I say on the internet, man.
No disrespect, but I think the nigga is from Montebello in LA, and he think I'm trying to represent them. No, I'm talking about Montbello from Denver, where I've been there since 1974.
Right. Hey, I may be wrong, but I can be correct. I don't think Montebello is actually LA. That's a city outside of LA.
Yes, California.
So if I was in that situation, it was a nigga from Aurora, I'm going to specifically say Aurora. I'm not going to say Denver, because then people will feel a certain type of way to it.
Right. He didn't clarify if he talking about, but I'm from Montbello, so that's why I don't even think he's from Denver. Nobody from Montbello would have said no shit like that.
For sure, let's get back into the content. I appreciate that, though. I just want to provide some clarity because I don't want it to turn into
respectfully and humbly. I'm not tripping.
Sir. All right, for sure. Here we go with the content.
Not only that, we got the plea agreements, everything. We got the whole packet. 100% solid. So now for the people that put the paperwork out, that's not being kind of truthful of what's really in it, I wonder if niggas is gonna come forward and say, okay, we was on some bullshit, because you fucking with niggas that do this shit for real. You fucking with niggas that done did this fair time and was really in that law library doing this work.
Right.
And was on the yard when who hit the yard on with this case. So there's no way a motherfucker can just stand by and
get his
bag.
bag.
You know what I'm saying? So that's really my take on that shit, bro. If anybody got any questions on it, I ain't hard to find on the book or nowhere else. I can give it to you raw personally, because, and it's more so, it's gonna be incidents like this that happen again to other people. But I will hope niggas take pause, and before you put that S jacket on a nigga, take your time and find out the real circumstances of their case. And if you don't know that, don't attach an S to a nigga's name until you got that.
Facts.
And it's as simple as that.
Yeah, that's the pertinent point right here, man. Just, you gotta know before you do it, man. Just know. That's it. Like,
oh shit!
Don't make no weird ass allegation like that without actually knowing.
Right. Hey, and this
I hate to pause it again, but I'm gonna pause it real quick. The brother say, this is HFC LLC. He say, I'm from the Bells. It's a spell check in my phone. I said you don't represent the Bells because you saying Crips from the Bells is tacky. You tripping? No, Big Mouth. Let me.
Okay, well, let that nigga come on. Let that nigga come on if he's from the Bello.
Here, man, we can do that. Like, can we get to this? They can do that after that, cause.
All right. Well, anyway, he got to be a young nigga. Ask Bonnie, nigga. Hey, Bonnie, get that nigga right there and let him know who I am. I ain't even gonna address him.
Yeah,
ain't no nigga my age. Period.
And mute him and let's get to that. Don't nobody want to hear that. Fuck. Check this out. This is my OG, homie. This is the OG of where I come from, nigga. This is a nigga that stands on everything principle about life.
Can't even spell my Bello.
Man, mute him, cuz. I don't want to keep hearing that, man.
He got he can unmute himself.
Well, get him out of here. Put him back in the back for a minute.
No, nigga, don't do that, nigga. I'm the one. Come on now. I'm the one plugged you. Come on now. Let's keep it 100. I'm chilling.
I just want to let me say this first. Because the problem is who, nigga, you got an anger problem, homie. You need to control your anger problem.
Who's talking to who?
Yes, it does. Yes, it does, cuz I'm gonna tell you why it does. Because yesterday when the shit popped off.
Nah, Big Mouth, they not talking to you. That's video.
Why I said sit your ass in the back somewhere, nigga.
Nigga, chill out, homie. I got you.
Y'all was on the damn on the Cousins podcast. You could have nipped all this shit in the butt by just having a little conversation with them and just talking to them. But you get mad and you get so damn angry because that you can't talk and you get frustrated when you could have sat down and explained to them and showed them all this bullshit yesterday.
They didn't already seen it though, love. So hey,
I didn't get the PSI till today. I didn't get the PSI till today, and I think actually it was better to wait till today than to do it right.
But I mean, if you was gonna do that, I mean, even if you was gonna do it today and do it right, you sat down with everybody else that was debating it.
Yeah.
You could have sat down and debated this with everybody when they brought it up. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I wasn't finna keep arguing with them, man. I'm not gonna keep going back and forth. Man,
you got,
homie. I'm not finna go ahead, finish your shit, man.
You gotta understand what he's saying, though. You understand what he's saying, though?
What me having a bad attitude got to do with niggas putting fake paperwork on the internet, nigga?
Exactly. That's what
I
saying.
don't understand.
So
that's
you
what we talking about. Fuck my attitude. It's always bad. That shit ain't never changed.
When they bringing out the paperwork, you already said you're going to have the discussion. You already knew what they was going to talk about. So you to go on the podcast and sit there and talk and tell them to bring it on, you knew what was going to come up. When you get mad and jumping off, it makes everybody else look a certain type of way.
Listen, the nigga I had already sent him the paperwork. Don't jump on here jumping on my neck, nigga. I sent that nigga the paperwork, cuz
I know that. The thing is, you went on somebody else's podcast and he was gonna have y'all talk and debate it. So if you're gonna talk, as you sit down with him and talk with them too, and you show them the proof and go and break it down to them. Y'all already knew what was gonna be presented.
No. I'm not debating my thing with a nigga from. I mean, and Ye's cool, but Ye from.
Shit, here you go.
Cause I'm not debating my situation with Ye. He gonna find out the truth as well. But like I said, niggas thought he was instigating. I told him to let them come on there and talk. I wasn't tripping on that. Nigga, I ain't got nothing to hide from them, and I keep a bad attitude. What do you mean? Nigga, what they gotta do with niggas putting up fake? Because I got a bad attitude. That nigga got a bad attitude. I don't like him. Let's make some fake paperwork.
It's not the fact that you gotta. It's not the fact.
Hey, hold on. Hey, I get what OG saying. OG saying that you kind of like exaggerated or you added more fuel to the fire because you got a bad attitude, and with your attitude and you having an anger problem.
Hey. Don't get between me and OG because this ain't got nothing.
Oh no, hell no.
I'm just fucking with you. Don't be agreeing with that nigga because then he gonna be talking to me all day.
All right, for sure.
With that nigga, he gonna be on my helmet all day and talking about. I don't want to hear that shit.
No, I got you. Hey, Billy Jones. Nobody did that, big dog. Wow, the ball.
Yeah, who is this dude though?
Nah, he ain't did that, homie. The comment is still up there. Hey, listen, man.
He's a weirdo, man. Let him go sit in the back somewhere too, man.
Yeah, but I don't want him to put out false narratives and all that type of shit. Listen, we ain't even those type of. We ain't even those type of dudes, big dog. Like that ain't true.
Hey, I've been reading him since he been in here. If I had the kick out button, I'd have been put his goofy ass out in timeout or sit in the back and watch, nigga. Yeah,
hey,
get
chill, man.
Here.
Hey, Billy Jones, chill for a minute. Hey, look, this the thing.
Shut your ass
OG J Love, basically what he's saying, no matter what his attitude is or isn't, they shouldn't have came with that fake ass paperwork, dog. Yeah, so however he feel is justified because niggas play with his, play with his crib and play with his reputation as a man. Let's jump back into the content,
now that's my player pinning out there right there.
No, it really is. I try to embrace the duality of life. I try to see shit from multiple perspectives and all that type of shit. But let's get into it, man.
This shit don't bother me. Fucking crazy. Niggas been around me 40 years. Nigga, my attitude ain't ever changed. Ain't that crazy, guys? The fuck that got to do with a nigga putting up some fake paperwork and playing?
Right.
Come on, man. Go ahead. I hear you, lad.
Hell no, that's crazy.
I'm saying, what Jay Love is saying is like if you would just been just laid back and in attack mode, Mama can't do you nothing when you attack mode. That's just what it is.
No, I don't understand. I don't understand.
Yeah, no, but you've been this way forever though, so you ain't changing.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
All he was saying was a different approach. That's what he was saying.
Man, fuck all that. I'm not finna sit on there and go back and forth with them dudes about, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we've already had this amongst the niggas that needed. We've already had that discussion amongst the niggas that needed to have that discussion. This shit, they fumbled this play 15 years ago, nigga. Shit. What do you mean?
It's already this is a past issue. So, I mean, you know, you can't really. Everybody handle their situation differently, and I ain't saying it was that you handled it wrong or nothing like that, because you take care of how you take care of it. That's just what it is. But I think it's been a way more effective. It's a way more effective way because look, now these are the facts of the whole situation. He just laid it out. It's the PSI. The PSI say that this was the paperwork say this was this. So everything is on the table. Now how they produce whatever they produce, the nigga don't know, but it's like you can't really expect them to. Let me see what's the word I'm looking for. You can't expect them to know, for lack of a better word. You can't expect them to know better not to do that because. I mean, look. I mean, just look at the stadium. How motherfuckers is.
Yeah, y'all right.
Don't do that. 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 Y'all just saying, man.
Well, we just go. Hey, man. We gonna all agree to disagree.
Yeah, but I'm saying this too, though. Like, because evidently it's some underlying personal there. So
absolutely. Well, I don't, and I don't know. It has to be, but you know, hey.
That's what I'm saying. It's an underlying personal there. So when you got an issue with a nigga that ain't like it's in the same area, so they can motherfucker all the time. You address your issue with that person personally. You don't take it to a public platform and do it like. So that's the whole thing about it. It should have been handled a whole different way.
Hey, you know, I mean, I slightly disagree with what the brother just said, because if a motherfucker smutting you on a public platform, even if you correct these motherfuckers in private, that false narrative still exists on that platform or in the metaverse or in these YouTube streets and all that. So at some point in time, you got to rebuttal that shit and you got to clear your name, because you can run into a motherfucking Vegas, you be out with your family or vacation or Florida, and motherfucker like, oh, that's yeah, like, you know what I mean? So the streets is transitioning to some whole other shit, you know what I mean? So the way that we used to handle shit in the streets is slightly different now. Like, I ain't saying come on here saying you're gonna do some crazy shit to nobody, but you got to clear your reputation on, because motherfuckers everywhere seeing this shit, dog. I ain't saying do it aggressively, angrily, or with malice and violence, but you have to, you know, clear your name, because motherfuckers are run with that false narratives and think that you're really a rat or, you know, a piece of shit. You know, excuse my terminology.
And that's what my big bro Zilla was saying. That's why we did this yesterday.
Righteous.
I know you ain't strike the first blow. You only on the defense. Understood. But
you right.
I don't know, man. They gotta knock it off. Madness, man. Like, come on, guys. Like, you don't think everybody in America is looking at you like, damn, what's up with these motherfuckers? So their approach is all the way wrong. You feel me? And then you can always, and it all started over some bullshit. Like, come on, man.
Facts.
For real.
It all started over some bullshit. It's like, you know, when a motherfucker address the motherfucker.
Pause real quick. It's some slight validity to what this person, first name, last name said. You can't put them type of jackets on people that's making that's marking a man for death. Look at the Nipsey narrative. I can't really get into that Nipsey shit, but Nipsey shit was some whole other political shit. And I think within the next 20 years, all that shit is going to be exposed and niggas going to have to answer to that. But that's some whole government involvement shit. But yeah, you can't play with a nigga name and reputation like that, especially on the internet, to where some of us is trying to, some internet individuals are trying to get in a position to where they can accumulate a decent amount of money off of this shit and put out a positive message. You can't play with motherfuckers like that, dog. It ain't cool. You feel me? And it's counterproductive, my nigga. And it can be to a person's detriment.
He's like, hey, look,
What
it is. You can't allow nobody to motherfucker rile up a bunch of other motherfuckers. Like, stand on your own too. Be a man. Niggas shot at you. Like, okay, so address it as a man. Don't look for no help from no motherfucker, buddy. And that's what it all stemmed from, a motherfucker looking for help. So it's like, come on.
Like everybody said, because you get mad for no reason, because you know what I'm saying? Because they scared to do their job. You call something out, nigga, because if they was upset, you could watch one at the show. It was a whole bunch of 50 thugs in there. You the only one that has the power.
I'm listening to y'all, man. I ain't tripping. Okay, yep. I hear you.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, you know, it's out there. The real paperwork is out there for motherfuckers to view it, see it. You know what I'm saying? And in this day and age, like it or heart it, or however they say, whatever they do on social media, like, hey, do what y'all supposed to do. Like, y'all see it, you feel me?
Yeah, I get it. Hey, you know what? What that nigga say? My bad, y'all. My meds hadn't kicked in. Y'all gotta blame my head, my fuck all that.
Man, who off the chain, man? Come on. Niggas, man, they gotta put the Twitter fingers down, man. They pull up on the motherfucker, man. If you got an issue with somebody, man, holler at them. Like, yeah, keep it on the internet. Cause you put it on the internet, you crying out for extra help. But what if something happens to you? Then what? Oh, it was such a good deal. Like, come on, man. Like, what type of time y'all really on?
I don't know, man. I grew up a long time ago in a different time. I don't know what they.
Yeah, I know. You know, of course, the motherfucker can't let this type of allegation go unanswered or unspoken on. Of course not. But you know, hey, motherfuckers, man, get that shit together, man.
Yeah, hey. At the end of the day, shit, man, if y'all want to, my nigga showed you the docket number. Hey, y'all better go. You know, if you're that invested, you know what I'm saying. Goofy motherfuckers, get the right shit. Don't be. Why play games? That's what's wrong with you niggas. That's what's wrong. Like. If you're a solid nigga, you a solid nigga. If you a bullshit nigga, you a bullshit nigga. That's how it is. It's a lot of bullshit niggas around here, and you know, that's all it is. Shit.
Yeah. Or
all these niggas.
Even better, just get a job and you know, occupy their time correctly. Like, come on, bro. Do something productive with yourself.
Yeah, this nigga need to understand how that paperwork shit works, though, bro. That shit ain't cool on nobody. For nobody to do that to nobody. And then some niggas be having malintent, like, I'm gonna tarnish this nigga's name. I'm gonna put this out here because I know everybody run with bad information. If it's on to make you look bad, social media don't run with it. Niggas know that.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, hey, we know that shit ain't that what?
Yeah, that shit
But-
ain't cool, man. 'cause
But
that
one
shit-
thing about me, boy, I walk around with my head up, nigga. I don't put my head down when I be seeing certain niggas like some of y'all do. Knock it off, nigga. Quit playing.
And that's all I'm saying, cuz is when that shit popped up and niggas know it's fake, cuz you had the chance to nip it in the butt right then and there.
We did that already, cuz. What do you
I
mean?
know we did.
Damn.
Listen to me, cuz. Stop getting mad. That's what I'm saying. You get angry, you ain't listening. So you knew that shit was out there.
You. I can't do nothing but listen to you. What you mean?
You got everything that you knew that was gonna come out and try to put out yesterday when they came on that damn podcast. You had your shit.
Ryder, this is to you and to the chat. You got to smoke more California weed. That should relax you. That Denver weed make you mad. Hey, no, I'm just fucking with you, Keyway.
Hey, send me some.
No, we ain't gonna do that on the internet, but I'm gonna come out there and fuck with y'all.
Hey, I'm an indica nigga. I like to get in the couch.
No, I can dig it, man. Hey, no, I was just fucking around. Denver got some cool weed out there too. Cali weed is Cali weed. Denver weed is Denver weed, but Cali weed, that shit had you couch locked. That shit had you sluggish, and
okay,
it makes you counterproductive. Nah, but we're gonna get back into the content.
Instead of getting mad, you could have nipped the shit in the butt
I ain't gonna even lie to you.
That's all.
Shit can be a lot worse. Like, you feel me? You know, my player partner, Big Mouth, Big Money, he out there smoking his Vegas weed. No shot to my Vegas niggas. Vegas
nigga,
weed.
you know, hey nigga, I go to nigga, please. I do the pop up. I go to Cali too, nigga.
No, I'm just fucking around, man. Just trying to have a joyous moment with y'all. But let's get back into the
Well, I
content.
smoked it all. You know, we was legal first. Well, I don't know about Cali, but we was before Vegas.
Yeah, I think y'all was. I think that's kind of like what Cali got the got the mindset that if they getting billions off of it, then let's legalize it here and get our money too.
We know.
Cuz damn. I tried to, nigga. I can show you my phone. I sent the nigga all the motherfucking things, homie.
I watched the video, cuz, and you didn't.
You get mad. John, listen, cuz.
You get mad, homie, like you get mad now.
Cuz, listen, I'm not mad, my nigga. Listen, cuz. If you shut up, little nigga. Fuck. Love.
Yeah.
If you listen to him, cuz, shut up, damn. Love, if you listen to his thing, he'll tell you, cuz the nigga sent the paperwork. That ain't what this saying say. That ain't what this
I know. Listen to what I'm saying. I know that. I know this for a fact. I know that. I'm talking about when niggas say you told them to come on and have a conversation. You knew what they was going to say.
You have 1 minute left.
And when you knew what they had to say, you had your rebuttal in your hand, but you get mad and angry and just want to grab a nigga by their damn neck instead of just knocking the shit off right then and there. That's what I'm telling you, cuz. You got your paperwork. Niggas been seeing the paperwork. That's what I'm telling you. I know what the paperwork says and what was going on. What I'm saying is when they came at you and they brought the shit up, you had the paperwork right then in your hand to knock the shit off and dust everything off and shut them up, but you didn't. You got mad.
Hey, shit, brother J Love on that point, he kind of got a valid point, because if you been had the paperwork, you could have, not let the shit escalate. You should have said, little nigga, shut the fuck up. Here's my paperwork. What you saying is some bullshit. So J Love slightly.
Hold on. That's been done. Nigga, that same thing my nigga got right here, that shit is on my Facebook page, like posted.
And that's what J Love is saying.
It's been posted, so they could have been seeing that. It ain't been posted today.
Right.
Are you not hearing what I'm saying? Are you not listening to me, brother Bobby?
You gotta be saying something for me to understand it. You gotta be saying something for me to understand it. What I'm saying is the validity to what J Love is saying. It didn't have to escalate to this point because you already know that you're not what they're saying that you is, and you could have easily referred to the paperwork and just dead that shit.
And are you not listening to what I just said to you?
If you saying something, I am. Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Before they sent that to you, they had already had that floating around a little social media thing. My shit, I've been put up there after that had surfaced, homie. Are you not? Are you listening to me, Keyway?
I'm hearing you now, but I don't think
man,
you're
let's
listening
get
to
back.
J
Let's
Love.
get back.
J Love is
I'll
saying if
listen to
you had
this nigga.
already
Hey,
did that, it was
hey.
no reason
I
to
listen to
continue
this
on the
guy.
conversation.
I listen to him every day. Can we get back to?
You got to stop being stubborn like a Leo. You stubborn like a Leo
I'm
or a Taurus.
I'm an Aquarius, homie.
But you're showing your Leo side. Your Taurus side. This nigga crazy. Let's get back into the content, babe.
Nigga, what? Listening and none of that, nigga. You just cause
You had a moderator.
I had a moderator where
You was on somebody else's damn they on their little show.
Fuck all that.
You should have went on there.
Now I wasn't finna keep playing and back and forth with them dudes all night like that, man.
You should have went on there.
Fuck.
This motherfucker's
Okay,
long.
you're right, OG. My bad. I should have went on there. I didn't. Fuck. It's today.
Oh, you know.
Be on this today. Damn, guys. Damn.
Yeah, but as long as the nigga got them facts out there, man, you know, because that shit got views. So niggas is running with a narrative that ain't real.
Right.
Without an understanding of how this shit works.
Right.
So I think you should get back on dude shit with this same crowd. And we need to run it on his shit too. Same way they put it out there, we need to put it back. And he said, dude said, King James said he was gonna set that up. So
Incarcerated individual at
let's do
Correctional
that.
Facility. This call is subject to recording and monitoring. To accept this free call, press 1. To refuse,
Man, you know I'm
Hold
with
on.
You may start the conversation now.
All right, this is my player partner. Hold on. This thing ain't got no iPhone, cuz. I don't know what's going on. Hey, but this is my player partner. You know, he did a whole lot of federal time, 2 different times. He did like 25 years or 30 years in the Fed, some shit like that. I said, can a nigga have a 501k without snitching? He said, absolutely not. This is his opinion. We already read what we read. Just want to give his opinion because he gives more intricate details. He said, in most cases, the 5K1 is the worst of the cooperation. They most likely took the stand. You also have Rule 35 where they made statements, could have taken the stand or not. And also, but the defendants may have took a plea and didn't proceed to trial on whoever they made statements about. So the snitch didn't have to take the stand, but still told, you feel me? 5K1 is the worst. They running you off the yard for that. No explanation. They say that in your papers and nobody is trying to hear you out, flat out use a rat. They also have a 2-point reduction. I forget the status judicial code for that one, but yeah, 5K1 is rat. No way around it. Don't allow nobody to tell you different about a 5K1. I have plenty of homies in the feds because of people who cooperated against them with the 5K1, whether on the stand or in secrecy. That's what my partner said. Let me just thank him real quick. I'm gonna play the video while I tell him, you know, thank you for that information.
Hello. Yeah, you back.
Hey, yeah, hey, can J Love hear me?
Yeah, what's up, homie?
Hey, what's up, OG? How you doing, man?
Man, I'm good. What's up with you?
Man, you know, fam, you know who this is?
Yeah, I know. Why wouldn't I know who it is?
Oh, no, hey, so, that's it, man. You know how you been, though, man? You good?
Hey, man, you know, I'm stay out the way, work out.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. The usual.
What you say?
Yeah, that nigga hoorah is on here for that, bro.
You hard-headed, cuz.
Hey, man, that's
That nigga hard-headed.
He been the same way. He been the same way forever, you hear me?
Nigga, hey, man. Hard-headed. That's all that is.
Yeah. You know, hey, man. I mean, he on the jack mode for the right reason, though. You feel me?
No, I know. I know, but he know we had them conversations too. That he get mad, he get them conversations like that, and he instead of killing them with his words and telling them what he need to say, he get frustrated and get mad. We already had that conversation.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
I mean, you know, it's opportunity for it to be addressed. Like I said, it's personal, like take care of your personal business off the internet. You know.
And as far as the story, the narrative, I could even go back on even the other point, the narrative they're running with about the thing. They know damn well the East Sides was what he's talking about, what they dissed them, and that the concert was a whole different subject. That was the Montbello thing. That didn't have nothing to do with the East Side when the stuff that happened at the concert.
Yeah, that's a fact. I'm already hit. Because dude put the address on what we was talking about, you feel?
Not even what he's talking about, just the fact that it's a whole different situation, and the fact that he's trying to put it on who for instigating it when he's the one that instigated it, because if he ad-libbed over the words, nobody didn't know what he said anyways or what was going on. The concert was popping, so he got on there and instigated everything. And then when somebody came back and said something, now he's in his feelings.
Yeah. It was all bullshit from the jump, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, shit. Hopefully, niggas get an understanding of how this shit work, man. So they don't.
Young street punks.
Hey, everybody should, man. That's everything. My thing is like he say, first thing is facts over feelings, homie. And I'm not gonna run with no narrative, and I ain't gonna hang with no rat, and I ain't gonna talk to no rat. So I mean, and that's just me. If anything, you know what I'm saying, and I'm gonna do my investigation. I'm gonna sit back and I'll look at stuff and I see it. And hey, they not what they got is, like you said, is not what they think they got.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you know what? I ain't even gonna hold. I kind of feel bad for them dudes, man. I ain't even gonna hold you. It's like, man, when you don't know, you just gonna walk yourself right to a dead end, huh? Like, come on, man. You gotta know better.
Got to do better.
And that motherfucking social media is so janky. Like you were saying, though, Zilla, they take the negative and they run with it, and they amplify it and make it 10 times worse than what it is when you ask a motherfucker like, well, damn, what you did to help a motherfucker? Because you got these motherfuckers people that's been doing shit to everybody forever, and ain't nobody really motherfucking stepped about that. But you know, hey, that's a different topic, man.
Yeah.
These niggas are using these platforms for the wrong reason, man. Like, come on, you can really make a difference, man, in your living situation and a whole bunch of other people's shit.
Yeah, it's a bunch of weird niggas, man.
Yeah, but,
that's just what they own, man.
Yeah, but once again, for the record, anybody who's just not getting on here, it's the official PSI. No 5K1 in here nowhere at all. So, motherfucker got a rebuttal for that. They need to come back with whatever they're talking about. But like I said, my whole thing is, man, don't stain a nigga name like that without the fact.
Yeah, that ain't right, man. You're right.
It ain't cool. I mean, I ain't gonna even take it no further than that. But niggas know what it is when niggas do that shit. Niggas know what come with that shit, homie. That shit ain't for free.
Yeah, a whole lot.
Yeah, that shit ain't for free, man. So
that shit, boy, I'm telling you.
Yeah, man. I mean, that shit didn't happen to me before. It probably didn't happen to all of us. I don't know, but it happened to me. They got it straight though. But
This
it's
shit
like
getting wicked, man.
nigga, that shit don't feel good. Nigga, when they got it.
These phones is crazy, man.
You know.
You can just imagine. I can only imagine. That's a hell of a feeling right there.
Yeah.
Especially when a nigga that made something from the beginning to the end.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And be like, well, damn.
You've been solid. Now your life on the line. You've been solid. Now your life on the line behind some fake shit.
And I agree with you on that. You know, niggas been solid all their lives, and then somebody come with these accusations that could potentially put a monk. What is this nigga doing? Oh, he boxing. That's right.
Nigga, we long-winded this morning. I got to get my workout in. It's all good. Don't mind me.
I ain't judging, brother. It just I was taken aback when I was, and then I came to you. You know what I mean? But yeah, do your thing. See, you see these young niggas, they be thinking OGs, you know, lost it. But when you doing that type of shit, them jabs and them rights gonna come crazy. You feel what I'm saying?
Oh,
but
everybody in my bellow know I got hands. I ain't got to talk. You feel me? I done
brother,
gave them and took them.
your hands, brother. Nah,
I done gave them and took them. And at 53, these hands still nice.
So would you say that you top 10 coming from your section? Top 10 in your generation of throwing them things?
Nigga, top 5.
All right, let us see a little something on that bag.
Nigga, it's all about timing, my nigga.
Show us a little something.
Timing, my nigga. All about timing, my nigga. I came down here to box, my nigga. Why you think I fuck with the Mayweather? Right. I gotta learn something, nigga.
Right.
Talk is cheap.
Right. All right, let us see your best combination. Hey, that's impressive. I love that. Hey, listen, man, I feel like we covered the gist of everything, man. The homie ain't no rat. He ain't no dishonorable dude. You know, some youngsters being misled. They came to the internet with some false allegations and accusations, and that, you know, that shit wasn't cool, man. You know what I mean? Especially for the young homies that not have, you know, a better understanding of the situation. And it's really not cool for these older cats, whether it's in Denver, LA, Washington, DC, it don't matter, for niggas to mislead these kids, cuz, and, you know, have them do something that can fuck their careers up. Cause, you know, a lot of us older cats, we play the game differently. We may not come on here and be like, rah, 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 nigga, but you know what I mean? When you playing with niggas' reputations like that, man, that can be detrimental. Brother, you all right? I know he ain't made you that mad to where you fighting the camera, man.
No, I do this every day. But you know, I told you, yeah, we need to do some boxing. These niggas, I want to put them in the ring and let their mouth and their hands talk. Let everybody, and we could do just like everybody else doing. You niggas in LA did it. Bosco, Gonzo, Nina Boy.
Yeah. But
why we can't do no
the crowd of young dudes that I met from out there, they ain't about to do no boxing. And I'm not saying that in a disrespectful way. You got to know your audience. You got to know your audience. You have to know your audience.
Well, I'm trying to change the narrative. That's my prevention. Let's get that aggression out and stop being emotional. Niggas fight, niggas a fight, they wouldn't have no issue. It take 3 minutes. These niggas got win for 30 seconds.
I understand that, but you have to know
angry
your
as the
audience.
devil.
A lot of these youngsters didn't come up fighting like we did. Like I say on my podcast, man, I grew up fighting from
Let's teach you.
All this.
Come on, lead by example.
No,
I'm
brother.
53.
All right, brother.
I'm
Show us your
53.
best combination, man.
No, but I'm listening, but I'm saying we got to teach them that. But we could get them some money. I want to start the Bellside Boxing Committee.
We're all in poverty-stricken conditions. A lot of these young niggas don't want to fight because that bravado that they have of being gangsters and this and that, and you put them in a ring and they get their ass whooped, you just created a worse situation. But if we can get them in financial literacy classes and connect them with the right resources to get them out of the streets and into the corporate rooms and traveling around the world, that natural propensity, that natural tendency to be gangsters, that shit starts shedding away. The reason why a lot of niggas want to be gangsters is because we don't have any masculine identities in our communities that's rooted in successful black men. And then number two is because we stuck in a fucking hood. Let these little niggas go to France. Let these little niggas go to Cambodia, fuck some badass Cambodian females and do all that shit that you was doing. Well, that I believe you was doing. Your wife ain't around, is she?
Oh, nigga, yeah, nigga, I've been with my wife since high school. She know me better than you niggas.
So she know that
I tell my homies that my wife, and they get mad. I love you, Fire Trey, but my wife got more heart than you niggas do. I love you though. It's all good. Big mouth, big money. I done told it to you.
I'm talking about you traveling the world, man, and doing different things.
I got a passport.
Which change your perspective. That's what I'm talking about. Let's focus on that, brother. If these little dudes had it at their disposal to be able to travel and go live in Thailand for 6 months when they come back, they wouldn't come back with the same crazy ass energy. So outside of just boxing, we got to find other creative ways to get these youngsters out of the streets, big dog, because everybody don't want to be a boxer.
Listen, I'm trying to lead by example, my brother. I got Full Circle Studios out here. I got access to the boxing. Shout out to Andrew Strode in Denver. He's the bare knuckle champion. Shout out to Kadar Prince. He got signed by TMT. Shout out to Sean McCollum. He's like 10 and 1 or something. These is all my Montbello niggas, and I've been trying to lead by example, bro. As a nigga like me, I'm like hoorah, how they like to put smut on your name just cause you doing right. So Denver niggas, man, we don't want nobody. We them CRABs in a bucket, and that's for all the sets. We don't help each other, man. But we will. Look, I'm gonna say this. I told my wife this. All the shit I do, and you know me. Like I say, I was with you in LA in 2014. These niggas don't even know that. I'm in your movie Imperial Dreams. Don't nobody know that. But they know me.
And you've always been an honorable dude. I just want to put that out there.
This the most traction I got since I left 2012. This gang banging shit. Drug into that. Little homie coincidentally, because all this shit happened over the coincidence. That's how the devil worked. Denver, look, Denver. The day we did the first podcast, all that shit jumped off. As I'm reaching out to this nigga, trying to say I come at peace, the devil said, fuck that. And matter of fact, fuck all this anyway. It was supposed to be about Charleston White. Nigga, we supposed to be talking about Charleston White. And my town segued all my little shit. See, that's when they know me. And what I want to do is hook me, you, and Boozilla up, and let's do some prevention. We done talked about the problem enough. Who got the man and the character and the gangster to stop it? Y'all do what y'all do. I'm willing to put these niggas in the gym and they can become famous. Look at Kadar Prince. We doing it. It's in y'all's face. Let's represent the town. And y'all know Kadar Prince. You know his daddy Prince. All us from Denver. Junior down here doing it. I done been with everybody. See, then when I pop my collar, y'all hating on me. What you niggas doing? And see, it's not no disrespect. Check nuts, top the game, or get with me. I'm fucking with you, Bobby. You said let me go to Denver. I'll walk you right up in there. Let's go.
Right.
We need some help, nigga.
Once we do this Sin City thing, let's go to Denver and make a movie. And let me just speak to this, right? When we did Imperial Dreams, homie, we had PJs and Bounty Hunters and Great Streets that was gonna come together and do that. But an unfortunate situation happened when intervention and prevention workers neglected to execute their duties, right? But I seen how passionate and excited brothers was to be able to get on camera, tell a story, and be a part of something. And I know anywhere where we go in the U.S. where there's poverty and gang violence, niggas would be willing to put the rags down to tell a story, big dog. So using movies and music, that can be a profound thing. Just like banging on wax, even though motherfuckers, excuse my language for the bloods. I ain't gonna even say that because, dudes are, yeah. But even though dudes was in the studio saying the S word and saying the C word, these dudes was going to restaurants, eating with each other, and like, oh, cuz you had a cold bar on that. Oh yeah, blood, that what you said, man, that was a cold line. So we see how powerful music and media, films as well, can be. So let's go out there with that. Now telling these youngsters, hey man, get in this gym and let this nigga whoop off in your ass, that's gonna tarnish his reputation.
No, nigga, that's gonna teach character. Nigga, how you gonna whoop ass if you can't take one? You can't be a winner if you don't first know how to lose. That's their problem.
Hey, look,
then they want to win. That's why they want to kill a motherfucker when you humiliated.
Big dog on Stevie Bada Bing, on PJ, respectfully.
You got to take that and take it early, because as a man, that's when it take your whole manhood and your pride. Right, you told yourself you were pussy. Right. You can't take an ass whooping, nigga. How you think I learned how to fight? Hey, it took a whole bunch of ass whoopings before I started getting good. I got the hang of it, and I ain't mad at none of them.
I was a part of a group with a brother who had been in federal corrections, right? And a part of this group being that we identify who's who, so on and so forth. If you transgressed against the rules or you did some foul shit, we was gonna fuck you up. But everybody cannot be held to that standard, big dog. You got to be able to read your audience. A lot of dudes ain't ready, especially these young dudes. They're not ready for that level of structure. Now, if we can get them doing films, movies, and traveling the world, now we built a rapport, we built a relationship, and a nigga ain't going to be that quick to go get a gun when you say, listen, homie, you fucked up. And being that you fucked up, you got to go handle that. because now we done built a system. So now you're gonna alienate yourself out of this system that's beneficial and advantageous for you, because now you're feeding your money off this system. Now, if we just go to the communities and grab these little niggas and say, y'all gotta fight, man, that shit ain't gonna be successful. The next night they're gonna be cracking on each other, especially if you allow these motherfuckers in the gym.
No, bro. If we get behind them, it's just like the football teams. Listen, I got the plan. All us OGs sponsor a nigga, and he your responsibility. If he needs something, you get with him. You there. We mentor at the same time. Men, mentor, sponsorship, and disciplinary. Nigga, I'm one of them niggas. I'll get in this ring with you, little nigga. You can take your aggression out on me. I give you that. But quit running your mouth. If you really want to do something, then get out here and get your breath wet and grill with it, and then you'll see how much your issue means. Nothing. It happened to me.
Aspirations isn't to be a boxer, but they all have aspirations to be a baller, to drive a Ferrari. No, but you can't say it like that. Like, you can't just go to the hood and say, "Come here, little nigga, I'm gonna sponsor you. You're gonna be under my." Like, no, nigga, I don't want to box. I want to get money.
We do it with dope. We did it with dope.
That's
we picked them little niggas out and put the sack right in their pocket.
What is that rooted in? Their aspirations of getting money to be a baller. Everybody don't want to box. Everybody don't want to play football. I ain't played football, basketball, and all that shit in an organized fashion because I was game hungry.
I got a full circle studio program for them to learn digital technology, hologram technology. It's all on that. But we got to put the what I'm trying to say. The exhibition fights will build the money. I got a food truck. We could teach them some culinaries. Shout out to St. Louis Q, my nigga, big mouth, big belly. I'm active with all this shit in Vegas. I couldn't do shit in Denver. Shout outs to Brothers Barbecue in Denver. My nigga Lorenzo and Ronell. Anytime y'all come down here, nigga, let's swap the brand. We go down there. You rent us your truck. I rent you my truck. I've been trying to tell niggas to get on board with me. I do it all, my nigga. Huh?
Why you couldn't do nothing in Denver?
Ask my people. I thought they loved me, nigga.
In Denver?
Niggas don't fuck with me in Denver.
Do nothing in Denver?
Nigga, not since the 90s. And I'm from one of the original rap groups.
Hold on, I'm trying to ask your people like you suggested. Hey,
I don't know, cuz. It's better opportunities. It's better opportunities than Vegas and LA. Like, if I wouldn't have had kids, I wouldn't be in this motherfucker either, but I'm stuck with the kids. So, but as far as like, because I do film too, bro. Me and James talked about that. I do film, the studio, all that shit.
Right. So does Bobby.
With it, but it's better opportunities outside of Denver because there's no structure for that type of work out here, unless you white. You know what I'm saying? No,
trying to hook you and Zilla up. Let me get that. Once y'all two hook up, I want to ride the back. You two niggas will change shit because y'all are mirrors of each other. You do in LA what he's doing in Denver. And yeah, I bet you ain't no, I see it too. You get 1 million likes, but don't nobody show up, huh, Zoo?
But in LA, the shit is oversaturated. Everybody's doing it. So those
come to Colorado, my nigga. Let me be Suge Knight. Come to Colorado.
Listen, I would love to come to Colorado, but hear me out.
Come to Colorado,
Incidental prevention, films, and all that shit. Everybody's doing it in LA. So a motherfucker need a fresh canvas. See, certain peoples be looking to get astronomical support and views and this. No, homie, it's organic places like Denver, Colorado, Las Vegas, and other spots where you can go and it'll be fresh and it's not perverted by the likes of these Hollywood executives and shit. If you don't believe me, look at Detroit, big dog. Some of my favorite films right now is coming out of Detroit and Buffalo. That's all I'm saying. And I see the same thing in Denver. I see it in Ogden, Utah. I see the same potential in Las Vegas. Somebody just got to initiate the shit. But we have to have a creative approach to feed it to these youngsters. Once they can see the vision, they're going to lose that vision of being a gangster because we didn't did it. Right now, I'm working on trying to get my tribe back in talks with the Gray Streets. But the thing that I'm using is Afghanistan. This is a film that I'm making about Imperial Courts, Jordan housing projects, which is the Gray Streets, PJ's, Gray Street, Bounty Hunters, and the Haciendas. All our stories is entwined in this. And if the homies say, man, let's make it a TV series, now we got more work for more individuals for a longer period of time. So now these niggas ain't got nothing to do but build better relationships because we in close proximity. So we got to find a creative way to introduce it to them. Like, you feel what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying, big dog. You know what I mean? But I love to come to Denver and fuck with my player partners out there, man.
Hey, and wait up, and another, and you know what? I got an extension in Denver. Y'all get with my nigga Church Music. You hear me? Chop, chop. Big Measy. O for L. We doing a mental health and this real shit. You know, I'm really an outlaw. Feel me? They don't even know that. I'm an official outlaw, nigga. I was fucking with Noble weeks, and before he passed, that fucked me up. Now I know how them niggas feel. Like,
So
damn, we all love Pac. Now I got a nigga, man, I ain't gonna go there, but we doing something for young Noble and Meezy's in Denver. That's my brother, Bell side. He from Montbello too. I ain't never switched up. And
So
me and this nigga done it big. We some of the biggest, nigga, we done the most shit in Denver, and don't everybody ignore us.
So when you
Y'all can
say
say
that,
what you want. I'll pull up all my receipts, same way I
this is
say
like
with Charleston.
this is like
Fuck
double
what it
dutch.
look
Let me
like.
know when to jump in. So when you say you're official outlaw, what do you mean by that, brother? Because I know a lot of us want to know that.
Okay. If I ever jumped on a set and switched up, I went from fire trade to outlaw then. Fuck it.
Huh? I'm confused now. That's W.
Man,
He
I'm
must
just playing, man. I mean, it is what it is, but they've been showing me love for the last 10 years. That's where I done went everywhere with them. I ain't went nowhere with my
But I
niggas.
thought only Tupac had the authority to give a person the title of outlaw.
Church Music is an official outlaw. That's who ushered me into. Go to Street Wisdom, Church Music, and it's in the works right now. Y'all gonna see it. We doing some what is it? Mental health.
Hey, I feel like we covered the gist of everything, man. I appreciate y'all. There's a sister named Simone Renee that's gonna come on. I don't know if she want to ask questions to y'all or if she just want to add something, but hey, I appreciate
y'all get with Big Measy in Denver. He got my back, and I got his out here.
Nigga,
So
I
we
got
work
your back
together.
too.
All right, well, let's go. Let's roll, nigga.
Man,
Let's get it.
this shit don't change, baby. Simone
I'm
Renee,
riding with the West Side car. Denver don't get mad at me. I had to bring the West Side car back home because you niggas wouldn't listen to me or respect me.
Wait,
So
what you mean by that?
Hey nigga, like listen at the little nigga that came on here and said I ain't from Montbello. That's the
Man, we
foolishness
ain't
you gotta
tripping off
deal
that,
with.
man. This is the internet.
But
They see
that
you
they illusion. He don't even know what he talking about. But they get out there and say shit
You
like
can't
that.
get bent out of shape over that. That's probably a nigga. He laughing right now, like I
But
got
that's
that nigga
why there's
mad. Like,
no
you can't trip
unity.
off that, man.
They'll
We don't.
accept y'all before they will me. That's how the set got twisted in the first place. They want LA confirmation. I can't confirmate myself from my own city.
No, I will agree with that.
If you got the bag, I don't give a fuck where you go. If it's
They
poverty
gonna
and
bring
gang
up shit.
infestation, they gonna follow the bag.
Oh yeah,
my
when I
mama.
get the bag,
Niggas
listen.
is gonna follow. It don't matter if you're from LA, New York, Chicago, or none of that shit at this point. If you got the bag, these youngsters is gonna follow the bag. Even if you're a dishonorable motherfucker with a lot of bullshit on your name.
But this what I'm saying. Is that love? Yeah, I can go home and buy everybody and then end up Nipsey hustled and shit. Hey, let me say my rhyme. Hey, let me say this right quick. It be the same nigga from your hood, nigga. And I'm just trying to live, nigga.
Right.
I'm trying to get the bag for my kids, nigga. And I'm just trying to live, nigga.
Right.
Be the same nigga from your hood, nigga.
Right.
I'm just trying to live, nigga.
Right.
Raise my seed, protect her till she's bigger, nigga.
Come on.
So raise up off the trigger, nigga. Know the difference between a murderer and a real killer, nigga. No honor, use a shame, nigga. Feed off the hate instead of the love. You quick to hold the grudge, nigga. But smile up in my face, nigga. And despise me behind my back like shitty cuz did Nip, nigga. Be the same nigga from your hood, nigga. And I'm just trying to live, nigga. I gotta get the bag for my kids, nigga. And I'm just trying to live, nigga. Where my niggas at?
Right here, my nigga.
Well, let's go. Let's go. What all this? We still.
Man.
And then my first, listen, y'all don't even see what happened. My first try to bridge it brought this shit. Then my name come out with everybody. Now everybody know me. Now Junior doing it. You know they gonna do it. Now I'm instigating. You instigating. They just trying to fuck it up. Denver, do y'all see how the devil work? And he in each one of us. That's who you bang on, nigga. I'm your brother, Kane, and I'm able and willing, nigga. What's happening? Big mouth, big money. The minister of mayhem. Yeah, that's the next nigga. Lift your dirty hands, my nigga, and give Almighty God his praise, nigga. Who's man enough to bear true witness, nigga? Fuck the hood and the set.
Right.
If you a man, fix that first. And that go for all of us. Shout out to my nigga Jamel. You know what he told me before I left? And he broke my heart because they acting stupid. I'm trying to check them. Same shit today. You know what he told me? Don't none of us know how to be no motherfucking man. We all out here trying. I was like, damn. Fuck me up, youngster. I was the realest shit you ever told me, nigga. Salute. We all out here trying, nigga. Still to this motherfucking day.
Nah,
So,
I can't
nigga,
agree with that. I can't agree with that because I feel like that put a blemish on us as black men. So
well, look
all
at the
black
hood,
men are
my nigga.
no. Hold on now. This brother right here seems like a man who has his shit together. The brother with the LA hat. This brother may have anger problems, may need anger management, but
Nah, that's Zilla. That's
hold on.
Zoo.
Wait. Let me land, brother.
Man, put
God
that nigga
damn.
on pause, cuz we're in the back
He can
room, nigga.
he can unpause
Damn.
himself. He can unpause
Oh,
himself.
well,
I
put
ain't
him in the
going
back
nowhere,
for a
homie.
minute,
I've
man.
This
been here
brother,
since the
Oh, well,
this
80s, my
brother, the
nigga. I'm
same
here to
thing, man. It
stay.
seemed like
yeah.
he has his shit together and he's doing this.
Hey, man, it was good, man. I ain't finna keep listening to this nigga here,
Hey,
man.
much respect, man.
Shut the fuck up, Keyway. Hey, have a good day, homie, and
I
Likewise,
wasn't
enjoy your
doing
brother.
new
that to you,
son, my
homie.
nigga.
You was running
You
your
talk
mouth.
too much, cuz.
I offered you to come to the platform, my nigga. How you
You
gonna tell
talk
me
too
to
much,
shut the fuck
man.
up?
Because you talk too much. You can't let nobody else talk. Shut
But it's
up
big mouth,
sometimes,
Mouth,
my
big
nigga.
big
money.
money, nigga.
Okay,
I knew it.
keep talking.
Big mouth, big money, nigga. It's all good and it's all love, homie. Don't get mad. Come get with me. Let's do some shit positive. That's all I'm saying. I got your attention. I fucks with you, who ride. Don't get mad. Your own homie said you get mad. All right.
Hey, you gotta stop smoking that Wyoming weed, man. You gotta keep it
Nigga,
LA, Vegas, or Colorado, bro. That Wyoming weed be having you tripping, man.
I'm
God damn,
smoking on that
big
LA
money, man.
green. I'm
That's what you
smoking
got
on
right
some
there.
shit from your land.
Hey, but look, we can't say that black men are trying to be man because there's black men out here that's actually being man. And when other individuals hear that type of shit, then they try to use that to say, oh, black men aren't men. They're just trying and attempting to be man. And I can't agree with that. But I would like to
Okay.
say something to this. We don't never get recognition in Denver, Colorado. We have a lot of rappers. We have a lot of filmmakers. Now, we're going to change the narrative, dog, because it's your time. In the Bible, it says the first should be last and the last should be first. So we just got to get together and make this shit pop. That's just is what it is. Detroit is a little different. But yeah, Detroit really ain't get the representation and the recognition that it got. I mean, when you think about Detroit music, all you think about is Eminem, and he's a Caucasian. Maybe D12, but they found a unique niche. And the same thing with Buffalo, New York. When you hear about Buffalo, when you hear about New York, you hear about the 5 boroughs. But they found a way to get themselves in. We just got to get together and just kick down these motherfucking doors, man. Hey, I don't know who this sister is, but Sister Simone Renee, you got something that you want to say, Queen?
Good morning.
Hey, good morning. Where you tapping in from?
Denver.
Oh, I love Denver. For sugar there. Let's get to it.
Yes, I just hopped in like 10 minutes ago, so I'm not privy to the whole conversation, but I'm interested in just hearing more on perspectives on just accountability and just mindset shifting in general. I appreciated what you said about black men not just trying, black men are out here doing every single day with respect to like changing the narrative for our youth, changing the narrative for the future in general. But how are we able to hold each other accountable as a community? A prime example is what I just saw with respect to Who Ride and this other gentleman that's on here. Being able to hold each other accountable to things really seems to be the hardest part. And I see the title is like beef drama and allegations. let's talk about the accountability part of beef, drama, and allegations. If I can't come to you and let you know, like, hey, you're talking too much, or hey, you're wrong, without it going out of proportion, how do we change that narrative?
My Denver brothers, y'all want to go first?
I mean, we are as men, and I would say as individuals, it's never easy for somebody to say, "Oh, I'm wrong," especially when it's not coming from their home. So it's just a matter of pride, Certain people's pride levels are higher than others, and that could be a trauma response. That could be a whole lot of things. So,
a trauma response, yes, sir.
Trauma response. So it's like all it takes is one bad apple to ruin a whole bunch, and we all know that.
Righteous.
You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of things with gangs. It's a lot of gangs that done truced up, and then it's one incident that can destroy, decades of truce. And so,
facts.
For certain individuals to have so much power to ruin it for a group, we're never going to have the answer to that. And we're just something as the group we have to have a plan for it, just in case this certain individual do this bullshit. We're gonna stick together on this end, and we're gonna put them in a certain section. We have to have a plan for everything, and just as Black folks, I think it's more so on planning and understanding. That's what it's gonna take as a group, because everybody ain't gonna make it. But our focus is to get the majority of us too, because everybody's not gonna make it, and we know that's a fact. Everybody ain't gonna get it. Everybody ain't gonna understand it.
Right.
So with that being said, man, we got to focus on the majority that want to be solid, that want to be on the right page, the right time, and just move like that. Because, like I said, man, all it takes is one or two people to destroy a motherfucking legacy.
Righteous.
That's how I feel about it.
And this is what I want to express, sister. It's a multifaceted problem, so we need a multi-tiered, a multifaceted approach to it. Number one, we have to give education. We have to educate and communicate. Just because I come to you and I say, hey, brother, you was wrong for that, that don't mean that I'm challenging you as a man. And we have to teach the brothers on how to communicate. There's no accountability if I don't understand what you're talking about. There's no true accountability if I can't heal from the traumas, like the brother just said. It's a trauma-informed situation too. If we don't introduce brothers to healing techniques and revolutionizing their mind and their way of thinking, then we're going to continue to get the same results. So we got to have education. We got to teach the brothers to communicate, and we got to introduce the brothers to healing techniques. Over in Watts in Los Angeles, we was taking the brothers to the spa, telling them the difference between a hot pool, a warm pool, and a cold pool, and the effects that it have on you cellularly, because sometimes trauma can get stuck in the cellularly, and we don't know how to get that trauma out of us. Then we start introducing the brothers to massage therapy, aromatherapy, aquatic therapy, and all that. So we need healing techniques, and we got to be able to just get the brothers to increase their understanding. Because just because I'm saying, hey brother, that wasn't right the way that you did that, I'm not challenging you or saying you less of a gangster or you all bad, like, you feel me? But we gonna let Big Mouth Big Money expound upon the topic as well.
Listen, man. Okay, I'm gonna take therapy for my people, man. What y'all see is passion, and I gotta count to 10 and edit words and shit. I can't speak from the heart. Nigga, shout out to Who Ride, my nigga. I ain't tripping with that nigga, but I'm gonna use his words, what he said to his homie. I talk like this. We just being men, my nigga. And you the same one that got off yesterday calling niggas out their name, my nigga.
Wait,
when we
pause,
was
no, that's not what the sister talking about.
Right, but I'm saying it's all good. I wanted to get this out in the blue when we did. Now,
well, let's address the topic with the sister, then we can get back to that. Cause she posed a honest question, and we
right. I'm going into it. See, y'all fucking.
Sure.
I'm trying to listen. I'm trying to go back and respectfully clean up what my passion did. If you know me, they know that's all love. I don't do that with strangers. If I'm doing that, it's because I got passion, my nigga. See, it's like we bang go hard, but then when we correct ourselves, we got to be saints and church people and shit. Nigga, it's all good. But for Queen, I represent Denver to the fullest. All my queens. Any female from Denver, they not going to say King James did no. I've always represented Queens. I go by King James. But I'm trying to make this right. This is my point. All this to me is my karma. It should be all our niggas' karma. And we saying we men, but how? My daddy wouldn't have this shit. It's the end product, my nigga. What's the success of being a black man in the neighborhood? That's my point. Who's that nigga? Zilla won, and Denver know that. So we got one in our generation. Zilla, and it's a whole lot, but I ain't gonna drop names. But when we gonna come together as one promotions, teamwork make the dream work. We elders now. Niggas is dying more than niggas is coming together. We losing somebody every day, and it's just a Facebook post. And the little niggas just going crazy, and we old and can't do nothing. Salute to Zilla. We all should be behind this nigga. And I told him this years ago. This is all. Listen, this is what we were supposed to be doing in the first place. That gang shit hijacked the podcast, and you know that. We were supposed to be on Charleston. I'm gonna hook you up with him. We're gonna do some Denver shit. And look, this is all I'm saying as a whole. Everybody, we all guilty, my nigga. Let's come together. And all us OGs from every section. If you got a little homie, use your influence. If we not got to come together to do it and lead by example, I'm trying. I'm not in the crib shooting and banging and doing nothing. I'm out here trying to get it. But yet, Denver pulled me back into some gangbang shit. And then I got to shut up and all this old shit. It's all good. We all got past it. I mean, no disrespect. I love all my Denver niggas, man. Let's fix it. Let's fix it.
Can I add to that? So I appreciate, you know, that you said, you know, being accountable, and you know, I don't agree that you have to be a saint because everybody has their past, and your past is a part of who you are at the end of the day. There was a post up about someone just made a comment about how our youth don't feel like anybody can say anything to them. But I think this is a prime example of that pride and why our youth feel like can't nobody say anything to them. Because it's like you mentioned, and correct me if I'm wrong, you mentioned this is something that you do with people that you know, but you wouldn't do this with people that you don't know. Why do we give people that we don't know the level of respect and love to be able to reel ourselves in, but we can't give that same love and respect to the people that know us and be able to listen to the people that know us like, okay, you know, this, I know this is more than likely coming from a place of love and respect. Why can't you hear that, but you can hear it from someone that is more than likely not coming from a place of love and respect and giving them that love and respect to the extent that you should be giving it to your brother that you've known for 20 years. You know, it's like, cool, this is how you are, this is how you talk. I am the way I am in a lot of ways, but at the end of the day, I know that the people closest to me, it's all love at the end of the day. And I want those people near me because iron sharpens iron. And if you can't come to me and say, like, nigga, you're wrong, like, nigga, be quiet, nigga, like, slow down, you know what I'm saying? Then are we really cool like that? If I can't come to you and say that, or you can't come to me and say that. And going to the comment about our youth, if we can't get it together as adults, how are we going to get our youth to get it together if they're watching us have these conversations and have these negative interactions with each other and we can't even say nothing to each other? They're not going to want to listen to us because we ain't even listening to each other.
So, Queen, I agree with everything you say.
I agree with what the Queen said too, but us as black people, right? Whether I know you or not, just say if in passing I came across Brother Xavier Davis and he just started tripping or whatnot, my first response 9 times out of 10 ain't gonna be to blam him down or none of that, but let the brother express. Because sometimes us as a people, we come from a hurt place. I've been in situations where I was a dude emotional pin cushion. And I'm like, I don't know this nigga, like, you feel me, but he popping all this gangster shit. But this dude, once I got to know him, his wife had left him, DCFS took his kids. So it's a certain level of understanding and compassion that we got to extend to our people unless it's an imminent threat. Now, it's an imminent threat, and I feel like you about to try to put your hands on me and get at me on some gangster shit. This is what I'm going to give you. But other than that, you can talk and all that because it ain't me. We be going through real life situations and shit. And a lot of our people, we need empathy, we need compassion, and we need mercy in a lot of situations. But I'm going to give it back to Big Mouth, Big Money. Hey, Big Mouth, Big Money. Somebody said, is that Junior?
Definitely. Black ass Junior. Yo, nigga. Where my warriors at? Who has said that?
I read it.
Huh?
You read it when I read it. I seen you read it. I pinned it and you read it when I read it. I don't know, some dude named Guru, brother.
I don't know. I don't know his guru name, but if he call me Junior, he know me. Know me.
Right. Hey, no, but I don't want to get sidetracked. You know, the queen, you know, she presented some amazing, you know, questions and made a decent statement, man.
And to clear it up, everybody know me, man. This is my point. I always conflict with niggas before I show love, but it is what it is. Like, it's like two rams, bam. But in the end, we gonna be good. I'm just feeling you, and I've been quiet all this whole time. Like I say, this is supposed to be my platform for Charleston White. We done lost the whole algorithm.
Brother Guru said, I am one of the first Montbello Paru bloods, and we should have never allowed Montbello or any parts of us fall off. I grew up with y'all 51st tapping in. That's Guru.
Facts.
Hey, shout out to the P Funk Riders, man. It's all love on the running hills. He said this is Gary whooping nigga ass Robinson.
I know who that is, man. Me and my nigga Reggie was just talking about that nigga the other day.
Right. Hey, no, don't do that, man. Respectfully, brother, can I hold you accountable?
Yeah,
brother,
I mean,
Brother Pint said, please stop
no,
using
it's all
real
good.
names.
No disrespect. It's all good. It's all good, man. But why do they keep spelling it NTBE?
Brother, I don't know.
Okay, no, he did it right. I'm seeing it wrong. He spelled it right. I keep seeing that.
Remember nicknames, because everybody don't want their government on the internet. So nicknames.
Well, everybody named I'm talking about Reggie off of the movie.
There we go. So y'all be saying real names like a motherfucker. This is heavy.
That's how Denver is, my nigga. And I can't help it. We all went to school.
Because Guru doing the same
it.
thing. Guru say Bernard Newbine.
See, you just did, nigga. Why?
Nigga, I ain't do that. He did. That's
What?
him. That ain't me. I don't know nobody in
Man,
Denver, brother.
at the same time, man, we can't hide. Ain't nothing to hide behind, nigga. I ain't got nothing to hide from. Everybody know what I did. I wish that nigga would come on here. Somebody tag Be Black.
Hey, but you know we going on damn near 4 hours, right? Ain't nobody gonna watch no 4-hour broadcast.
That's my said. We long-winded, nigga. I done woke up, ate breakfast, drunk my tea, worked out, and we still on this motherfucker.
But look, this is the thing. We building rapport, we building relationships. So if it's ever a dude that come from my section out there and he on some bullshit, y'all can tap in. Hey, what's up with this nigga? And
nigga, if ain't no more questions, can I back out? And I want you and Zilla and let me come on. That's the connect. All this is just extra. You and Zilla's the big issue for the town, my nigga.
He ain't got no issue,
Cali to
brother.
Denver connection, my brother. Let's go. Big mouth, big money. I'm finna mute my shit.
Wait, you don't have to mute yourself, brother. I'm about to conclude. Let me not troll nobody, but I'm about to conclude the broadcast. You got my number. Give me on the network with the brothers. You feel what I'm saying? Let's start, trying to put something together.
Do Zilla got your number? If not, I'll shoot it to him.
Hold on, brother. Let me elucidate. I said, you have my number. Put my number in the network. You got their number, right? Put my number in the network.
Yeah, I'm connected.
Let's start strategizing and planning, potentially write a script or, try to find some discretionary funds from somewhere and get these youngsters, man, and let's make some shit happen, bro, because the irrelevant shit is we giving too much energy to it, man. I want to see Denver at its pinnacle. I want to see motherfuckers like, man, you seen that new movie coming out of Denver by director Boozilla and Woody Woo? That's what I want to see.
Let's go. That's my vision. Imperial Visions. Let's go. Let's do that.
Vision,
all this other stuff is and I tried, and I'm still the bad guy. I'm always the bad guy. Tell me
you're not the bad guy, man, and fuck what they think, man. Especially if it ain't rooted in your progress or your bag. People say shit in the chats all day. These motherfuckers be.
Look at him. He on there talking about dude. Shut the fuck up. I talk too much. I just said salute, nigga. See, this is where you get in it with niggas.
Out of all this positivity that we done put out there, you gonna highlight that.
And you have to be mindful of what you give your energy and your attention to at the end of the day.
It's all good. It's all love.
Listen to the sister. Listen to what the queen's saying.
And sometimes we need that balance. Sometimes you need the testosterone, and sometimes you need the estrogen to create that balance for you to really kind of see that you're giving your energy and your attention to the wrong thing, and that's why we lose as a community. We give our attention and our energy to the wrong thing. We want to be uplifting the beef and uplifting the drama, and we're not talking about the solution to the problem. We can't sit up here and talk. I don't know how long the conversation went in whatever direction, but we can't sit up here and talk about the drama and the bullshit for 2-3 hours. We got to get to the solutions. We got to get to the answers at some point, and we can't keep going back to what rubbed us the wrong way. It's like, okay, cool, it rubbed me the wrong way, but why did it rub you the wrong way? Right. Understand what's inside of you that's making you feel that negative energy, and do that internal work on yourself so that you can pass that on to the younger generation, and so that we can change the narrative around the Black community as a whole.
Right.
At this point, I'm literally trying to lead by example. This is what I'm saying. I'm trying to clean up what I took back. And I want to say, oh, do Queen, what you brought. We need that estrogen. You're the one that'll bring it down. It's the Queen, the savage beast. I want y'all queens to get involved with the movement. Y'all got to protect us. Y'all are the wisdom and the knowledge. If we won't listen to each other, we just like you did. I'm listening.
We got to protect the queens.
That's my point. I'm always, like I said, I've been with my wife for 25 years. I've always been like that. I ain't never not had a queen.
But you said the queens got to protect us.
Yeah, with their knowledge, wisdom, and not the aggressiveness. They sometimes match us, not this one. Or this ain't the same one. But see, all of them, we need their participation too. I'm champion for it.
Most definitely.
I want that participation.
What she said is some real shit. Is asking ourselves the why. That's like a nigga step on your shoe and he scuff it. And you get mad. Why are you mad? I'm mad because the nigga stepped on my shoe. But why are you mad? I'm mad because the nigga stepped on my shoe and scuffed my shit. But why are you mad about that? Because that scuff that's on my shoe, I got to get a new pair of shoes and I'm broke. So you just explored the whole whys, the whole breakdown. We just got to get to the lowest common denominator of why we feel the way that we feel. Because the more layers we pull back, the more that we can be more informed about whatever trauma informed care that we need. But brother Boo, brother Big Mouth, Big Money, and sister Simone Renee, hey, I appreciate y'all, man. I pray that we can do it again, brother. Me and you, we're going to be in contact. And shit, let's put Denver where rightfully need to be, man. So y'all still be blessed. God bless all y'all. Hey, my player partner, my player partner, Hoorah, the Dummy Dodger, man. Much love and respect. Shout out to Denver, man. Shout out to Denver.
Shout out to Hoorah.
Shout out to Ogden, Utah. Go ahead, brother.
Let me give one more shout. As for the queens, Bunnies.online. I got a clothing line called Money Bunnies. I got that's my handle. So all the queens, if y'all can support me, you can go Google it right now. I got more of my winter select up, but support me, Big Mouth, Big Money on IG, TikTok, and Facebook. As One Promotions. Teamwork make the dream work. I'm out there on all kind of stuff. Let me know. Cash App, King James Nation. $ King James Nations. Let's get it in, because I'm trying to bring something back to the crib. Like I say, and like Zilla, we work out our own pocket, nigga. Ain't nobody giving us no money.
I can dig it. That's how I am too. Hey, yeah, shout out to Anchorage. What? Anchorage, Alaska. Hell yeah, shout out to Anchorage, Alaska, homie. Shout out to all these places where we got Black people with they don't have the rightful or the proper representation, homie. That's what I'm here for. You want to come on and you want to shout your people out, man, we gonna do that. We gonna get into some real political restructuring our community type shit. But I appreciate y'all. Big Mouth, Big Money. Do you want to give us one takeaway or give us a prayer or something before we conclude this? I know it's conclude. I'm trolling. Before we conclude this.
This nigga said, say a prayer. You trying to get Minister of Mayhem.
No. Or just
I got an alter ego.
Just give us some positive feedback. Anything.
That's when King.
Positive note.
Man, I love my town. I love all the shit we supposed to be representing. I'm just trying to make it work with the old school, the new school. It, like you say, in the real corporate world, there's enough money for everybody to eat. Why we always fighting over what?
Facts.
And it's all ego and niggas trying to get stripes off their own people. If we was as aggressive as we are with each other, with America, we'd all be rich. And that's real.
Right.
But a nigga, anytime he do right, he got to do wrong some kind of way. But I love my people.
We're trying to change that.
There you go. And I'm on the forefront trying to lead by example. So forgive me for being the old nigga and respect me for being the new nigga. And let's go. Let's walk.
Hey, man, I love y'all, man. Y'all still be blessed. Sister Simone, brother Boozilla, Big Mouth, Big Money, man. Y'all still be,
that's my brother.
God,
100.
All right, for Shiggadell, this is my conclusion. Much love and respect. Gone.
Have a great